Welcome to an episode of Justen versus Justen. I'm Justen with an E. And tonight, Justen with an I is not with us. He's, doing stuff. So we got a special guest here, Matt and Shannon from the duo Fines.
What's
Hello.
up?
So, Matt, Shannon, close friends of mine, have a great show on YouTube. They go travel and also talk about The Walking Dead. They go talk about wrestling. They got wrestling crates. They go see oddities. They got a whole fun channel, so you should check it out. You guys can talk a little bit about the channel if you want. Go ahead and give your selfless plug time.
So basically, it's the Duo Finds. Search that on YouTube, or you can just go to theduofines.com and that'll pull you right to the YouTube page if anybody wants to check it out.
Yeah, and like you said, we do some travel. We pretty much do whatever in
Whatever.
Illinois. We're running out of stuff.
If you know anything of interesting in Illinois, let us know.
We do things and stuff.
Stuff and things.
And we record it. No. So, if you guys have tuned in before, you know Matt has been here. We talked about Batman and his flaccid penis car.
And I ate some 30-year-old bubble
Yeah,
gum.
we ate some 30-year-old bubble gum, and Matt enjoyed the shit out of it because he just kept eating it.
Yeah, I finished that, man.
You did. You finished the whole second pack.
I still have a couple more of those at the house, so I could probably bring them back by.
Oh, yeah?
And we just recently got that Jaws.
Oh, yeah, we got the
one.
old Jaws pack from the, what was that,
From the Las Vegas oddities.
Yeah, but what year was it from, though?
It was like 80-something.
So it's even older than,
snap.
than the Batman gum, so it's like, I felt it, and you can't even feel the gum
It's just
anymore.
dust inside the pack.
Dust in there. We can probably, sniff it or something.
Tune in as we snort 40-year-old bubble gum.
I think it was like 3 ingredients, too.
Yeah, it was
something you like sugar.
Like sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar glue and
sugar and horse glue.
horse hooves.
And a little bit of asbestos just to throw it in.
Yeah.
That was good for the kids back then.
Keeps it binding.
So these guys just got back from Vegas. I watched a couple of your shows. I want to touch base because you guys went to something I definitely want to go see. That was Zach Bagans' museum.
Oh, yes.
The haunted museum.
That place was insane. I like to think that I'm sensitive to that sort of thing. And right when I walked in, my legs were like rubber. My stomach was burning. My head was dizzy. It was just the worst experience of my life.
The worst, best experience?
Yes. And I kept tapping him I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here.
Did.
And it was the first room.
Yeah, I think a lot of that for you though, it was nerves and you psyched yourself out.
I think so.
That was
My heart
half
was
of
beating.
it. But for me, I started feeling sick too about halfway through the tour.
I think a lot of it too. There's got to be some mentalness to it because
it is.
You build it up and it's like a haunted house kind of.
Yeah, and then
there's some parts of it. I wouldn't classify it as a haunted house.
No.
There are some aspects that
Yeah.
are haunted house-ish, but it's more like a museum.
It's a museum with a guided tour with haunted house aspects, like a fun house type thing.
There are jump scares.
But they have all these weird incense going, and I think the smells really got to me and upset my stomach. Or it was ghosts. I don't know. You know what I mean?
And there was also, they have that electronic frequency going through once you get to that large room with Peggy.
Yeah, it's if you do watch Ghost Adventures, they have the I can't remember what it's called, but
the
it's
voice box.
The voice box.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
It's like picking up radio frequencies.
It's like super loud, and you can hear it through a door.
Yeah.
And they open up the door, and it's in there, and it's even more amplified.
Yeah, the spirit box. Yeah.
Spirit box.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it you can hear it, and it's like it says things every once in a while, and you can go in there and ask it questions.
That's pretty good. That'd freak me out if I got a response.
This one guy went in there. He's like, "What's my name?" And it was like, "Alan." And it's like, "Whoa!" And it's like, "It's my name. It's my name." And it was like,
and I walked in
was
there and I
creepy.
asked it a question, and it actually responded. I don't know what it said because there's so much going on, but yeah.
And a lot of the times they open the door and they'll say, "You don't have to go in here. This is optional, but it's up to you."
Yeah.
Yeah. Another spoiler: they have a debit box.
From what that movie
from Possession with Jeffrey Dean Morgan. And
Ew.
they tell you, like, you don't have to go in this room if you don't want to. But, like, everyone just goes in.
It's crazy.
Well, of course. Oh, you don't want to go in this room. It's the super scary room. Well, of course I'm going in there.
Yeah, they also have
man.
the movie The Demon House that Zach Baggins just put
Yeah,
out.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good movie.
And at the end of that, he tears the house down.
Yeah.
But at the end of it, it shows that he keeps stairs, the
He
floorboard.
keeps the whole, like,
Yeah.
basement
Into the
kind of thing.
basement.
The
That's kinda
stairs,
creepy.
like the
the dirt,
and then like the bones and stuff he
and
found.
the costume that he had in the movie.
Yeah, the
with
costume that they
goat.
filmed, like the
The
demon
demon
scenes,
with,
like that,
yeah.
Yeah.
like his B-roll.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's in there.
Because wasn't the house in Michigan?
Yeah,
Or like
It was in Gary.
Indiana?
Yeah, it was in
Okay,
Gary.
yeah.
And they tell you don't have to go in there.
Oh, that's one of the rooms I did go in, and that's where I felt the most like pressure. I felt like pressure on my chest too.
Yeah.
And it was like so weird. It's like you walk in there and it's just instant, and you just feel, and you're like, oh, gotta get out
Yeah,
of here.
and when I left, my hand, my like upper arm
She had
had like 3 scratch
She
marks.
had some
Oh, wow.
scratches. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you basically pay.
Or was that just Matt? He was just a little
He was, like,
scared.
scared,
Yeah,
right?
I was-
To be honest.
He was kinda holding you really close.
holding her arm.
It's a demon. Yeah, that's what it was, babe. I wasn't scared at all. I'm a man.
Yeah.
I'm a man.
True.
But before you go in, they make you sign this 2-page waiver, and you have to initial like 30 different items, and then you flip it over, and then there's like more items you have to initial, and you sign it and date it. And if you're under 18, you have to have a parent or guardian. So it's like legit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he like covered all his bases. So
Yeah, there's a sign like you can only take pictures in the lobby, and there's a sign that's like warning. I took a picture by it, but it's basically like we are not responsible for anything if it attacks you or you bring it home or
Yeah.
whatever.
But I think that too. Also, he probably puts those up to build the mind.
oh
Yeah.
The mind F there.
That's what it is. And what's his other show called? The one where he talks about the haunted items.
The Deadly Possession.
Yeah, Deadly Possession. So if you watch his second show, most of those items in that show are in the museum.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, those are the big featured
those are the big
items.
featured. And then there's some other stuff.
Well, I know he has a doll room because he's wickedly afraid of dolls.
Yeah.
There's a clown room.
Yeah, that's what a clown dolls. Yeah.
It's like a marionette doll room.
Yeah.
That's that one where the jump scare kind of is.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
There's a chest with 13 human skulls.
Oh, really? That's
So and
interesting.
there's stories behind everything, but they don't go into everything. So I have a feeling if you visit, give yourself like 6 months and you visit again,
Yeah.
they're gonna change it up.
It is a pricey ticket.
It is. It's like 50.
It's like $50 a
50
person,
a
but I
ticket.
think it's worth it. I would pay it again.
Yeah, but as long as you leave entertained and it's worth it, that's what matters.
Like I
Yeah.
said, man, we were in Vegas for a week, and that was the best, by far the best thing that we went to. And I won money at a casino too. And I'm saying like it's better than winning money, man. Like,
Well, if it's better than winning money, then it's definitely worth the
it's-
$50.
It's so cool, dude. It was just like the level that
You're like,
It's
I won
it's
money,
good.
I got a hooker,
Yeah.
and it just wasn't as fun.
No, getting scared. Yeah.
See, I'm one. I like that kind of stuff. Like I'm all for like ghost hunting and everything.
Yes.
You know.
Well, that's why when we went to Bonnie Springs, which is actually like, I don't know, I Googled it, but it's basically, it used to be like an old Western
mining.
town, like mining
Yeah.
town, and Ghost Adventures went there.
To the wax museum.
Yeah, and we decided to go, and we went in this, like, I don't know, it's like one of those topsy-turvy houses
Yeah.
where, like, you're standing, but you're, like, sideways.
It's an old mine looking thing.
Yeah, and we caught...
Yeah, I
like,
watched
a
the video there. Yeah, you got the
that
little
was
whisper. Yeah, that's pretty
crazy.
cool.
Like we were in there and like there was people walking through, so we were filming. So I put the camera to like my leg, and
That was me.
That was your camera?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, well, anyway, somebody.
I was filming you, and then someone was
and,
walking
and
in,
then
so I
she
put
the camera down, and then like it was like, I can't remember what it said,
I
but
have no
and
idea.
it wasn't any of our voices, and dude, I got chills when we played it back.
I love that stuff.
I love it too.
That stuff is awesome because you guys going there got me started watching Ghost Adventures again because I haven't watched it like last year. I kind of missed last year, and I was laughing because they went to my hometown of Prescott. And they did a scene, and I'm like, I know the people that are in this bar that they're filming.
We went to Tombstone, and we went to the birdcage.
Yeah.
And I had an experience there. Matt was like looking in this.
The birdcage, I've been there.
yeah.
In the back by the stage, it feels you get the
We were,
creeps
like,
back
we
there.
were in
We
Yeah.
were in the
basement.
basement part, and Matt was like looking into one of the rooms, and I was talking to him, and he wasn't talking back. So I was like, what the heck's going on? But then he just walked past me, and I looked in the room, and this huge gust of wind hits me in the face. There's no windows in there. It's not near a door.
No, you're in like an old, like 1850s, 1860s dirt basement.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's nothing down there.
Oh, yeah,
And
no.
I took a
Where's the
picture.
wind coming from?
Yeah,
Yeah, I took a picture, and there's a shadow right in front of my face.
that's pretty crazy. Yeah.
And there's nothing that could cast a shadow in there.
Well, if you guys ever go back to Arizona, I'll give you the location. There's an old, like, abandoned boys camp up on the side of a mountain. We used to go there. Had the most experiences of my life there because I had an old Bronco. Thing started like a champ every time. The one place that always died was up there. I'd be sitting there. We'd hop in the car.
Did you put some powder and let the kids push it?
No, but it was just creepy. And then there's I used to install windows when I lived out there. And there's a house down the street from this camp. And there's a single grave in their front yard. And I said, why would you buy this house? I do windows there, and I've always driven past the house as a kid, and you always wonder who's going to live in a house with a grave in their front yard. Yeah. And it's not like any of their family members because it's from like the 1800s. Gross. And I was like, have you ever experienced anything because of this grave in your yard? And they're like, oh, yeah, lights turn off. So we've always had stuff. Growing up out there, we always experienced things like that. That phone, actually, right behind you there, used to ring by itself.
Oh, that's a creepy phone.
Oh, man. You know what? Just like areas they do have history like that.
Oh, yeah.
Around here, there's not history like that, in Illinois. Unless you go down to Springfield or even Chicago, it's all torn down. Yeah, so that's
the problem. There's no respect of that history. Where you go out west, they want to preserve it. They want you to learn about it.
Exactly.
Out here, they're like, let's tear it down, build something newer.
Yeah.
Like even the massacre wall.
Oh yeah, we went to the
mob museum.
The mob museum of St. Valentine's Day Massacre. That's in Vegas behind Plexi, but you can see like bullet holes, and it's like reconstructed like from Clark Street. Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's sad that Chicago does have so much history of like cool stuff, and it's gone.
I've taken that like hitting that mob tour like on the L, and it's just like here's where something was. Here's where something was. This is where this happened. It's like it's
That's
like,
what they do at the boat tour.
It's lame.
Downtown, like here's a building, here's a building. It's like don't do that.
Yeah. This building was the site of this, and then they tore it down. And then right here was the world's largest this, and then we tore it down.
What's that one Al Capone club though? The Green Mill, right in Rogers Park or something.
I don't know.
Are you talking about it's not in Rogers Park. It's over kind of by Lawrence and Foster area.
By the Riv.
Yeah, I know exactly.
It's that jazz club, but his booth is still there.
Okay.
And that's like one of the cool places to go if you're doing a mob
You remember that place I took you in Willow Springs?
Yeah, that place was cool.
That place was crazy. I've had experiences there too. It used to be a brothel as part of Al Capone too.
Yeah. Nuts.
I used to work at Hotel Baker in St. Charles, and there's a tunnel that goes from the hotel to the other side of the river that apparently they used to use, Al Capone used to use, Yeah.
I always tell her that story.
I've been down there, and it's I'm a big dude, I'm 6 foot plus. I had to get down on my hands and knees to get down there.
Crawling.
I did, and the sad thing is that's where our storage area was at the hotel, so they'd be like, oh, go put this in storage. And my boss at the time was like 5 foot nothing. He could easily walk back there and not hit his head. Me, I'm 6 foot, so I hit my head on everything.
Yeah.
Bella wants to join in on the ghost stories.
I know. She's probably seen a bunch of ghosts.
Goats?
Yeah, she's seen a lot of goats around here.
A lot of goats or ghosts?
So yeah, no, I mean, totally loved watching you guys out in Vegas. Definitely got me back into ghost adventures.
Non-ghost related, but 7 Magic Mountains. We went there. It's like a car hinge or like the Cadillac Ranch.
Oh, is that the one with the colorful stones that you guys? Yeah.
Stacked up. I thought that was pretty cool, man. There was a lot of people there, and I wasn't like expecting that. And it was kind of neat to kind of see all these people flocking to these like weird like stones. It was like weird. Like when we went to Cadillac Ranch in Amarillo. There's like nobody there.
Yeah, no.
People.
I've driven
we
past it.
We also went there in December, January.
Oh no, it's Texas. It's still like 88 degrees out.
No, it was windy as heck.
It was windy, but
it does get windy out there. But it's still like 70, 80 degrees. But yeah, I've been out there by the giant cross.
Yeah, I mean, it's just cool. It's just to see that. But
Yeah, and then following you guys, I actually we went and did the Jelly Belly tour.
Oh, cool, man.
Oh,
That's
with
yeah.
Kenosha this weekend.
Yeah, that's worth
It's not bad for a free tour. If I had to pay, I'd be a little disappointed.
I'd be
mad.
And they give you free candy.
That's the one thing I was like, that's cool. Is they're not cheap on the free sample.
Yeah.
Like it's a nice bag.
I
Yeah,
know.
the bag.
It's like a Skittles bag.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's a cool tour. Like you get in and you wait in a little bit of line and you get on this little tram and you go in like this circle or this square and it's just like.
So I was laughing. Me and the kids were being idiots. You go to that waiting area and they have the little thing where you can like sample like the tubes.
Yeah.
We're like pressing the buttons and I'm like, I don't know what this is doing. And all of a sudden I'm like, why does it smell like butter? And all of a sudden I went, oh wait a minute, you're supposed to smell the tube. That's why you got to hit the button.
That's funny. Yeah, we didn't play with those.
Yeah, we didn't see. I don't know, maybe they like rushed us through.
They did rush us through.
There was
See,
a
we-
huge line. when
Yeah, we got there early and like there was maybe like one other family there. There was like just us and like one other family and like nobody else.
And we got there a little later in the day, but
Yeah.
I think my favorite part was the end when I'm like, I want to try that fart.
Oh yeah,
Jelly
the
beans.
samples.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, the
like
sample
best
is
The guy's
awesome.
like, you don't want to try that. And he like cracked it open and he just had me smell it. And I'm like, yeah, don't want to try that.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Like the big giant counter over there by the fudge counter. They're like, you can try whatever you want. Go for it.
We stocked up on all the clearance, like the
Yeah, the
irregulars.
Yeah,
like,
the irregulars and the
like-
clearance,
yeah,
the dollar
like-
beans.
like a
Yeah.
dollar.
like the sugar free. And I got like 8 or 9 bags of those sugar free and we still have them.
Yeah.
You know,
I think I threw them
yeah.
You
away.
throw them away, yeah.
Yeah.
They're all right. Like you eat about like you eat like half a bag and you're like, man, my stomach kind of hurts.
It's because
They're
it's
jelly
salt
beans.
free.
And I gotta look at the poop.
They're jelly beans, so it's not like you're like sitting there like, man, I'm really craving some jelly beans right now.
I crave like sugar, you know.
You want
He
to
loves candy,
some
so.
milk in your finest jelly beans?
Yeah, milk steak and your finest jelly beans, please. Boiled over hard.
Now I told the family next candy tour we're going to take is out in Indiana, the Albaline tour.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
gonna
we
do
wanna
that.
do that
Yeah, where
one.
you can go see the gummy bears.
That's,
being
Yeah.
made.
that's on the list for sure.
I think they're only open certain months.
they are.
No, they're
the tours.
The tour.
The tour, but their weekends are open.
Yeah.
What I want to do is I want to ride our bikes to.
Just
Yeah.
look at, I am not riding my bike
That-
100 and something
Well,
miles.
no. Like drive to like the border or whatever, and then ride our bikes. 'Cause
I don't think Shannon's agreeing with
I know
that.
she's not.
Oh,
her
that's a
face.
definite
It's like
no.
it's like 20 miles, and there's the brewery there. What's that brewery? Floyd's. Three Floyds.
Yeah, I think there's 3
Yeah.
Floyds or something like
That's
that
not,
over
I don't
there.
think it's near there though.
No,
No.
but I think
It's in Munster.
I think that would be a cool little video though. Us riding our bikes and fucking like.
Getting candy.
Yeah,
And then you get sick and then you got to
I
ride
went-
your bike.
We rode our bikes to get candy and then we
have to-
threw it up.
And we take an Uber back.
You would.
Can you fit 2 bikes in your trunk?
There's gonna be like, what was it, the 40-year-old virgin? I hope your car's got a big trunk
Yeah.
for my
Put
bike.
my bike in it. 2 bikes.
So yeah, that was awesome. And then, so to transition into our Week in Geek, which we normally do, so Matt and Shannon are gonna fill in for Justin in the Week in Geek, and actually you guys went and saw the Jurassic Park Ford Explorer this weekend.
Yes.
We did, and what prompted that? We saw the new movie. Was it Final
Jurassic World.
Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom? It sounds like a Transformers like movie.
Oh yeah, it kind of does.
The T-Rex kind of rolled up. He's like, roll out!
Yeah. No, but yeah, we saw the movie on Friday.
The volcano's blowing. Roll out!
Okay, side note, those people who do the Transformers at Universal are so good.
Yeah, they are.
The Decepticon
Yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah, we went down a
I
rabbit
just
hole
had to
watching
do
that.
I had to talk about that. They're so good.
Yeah, that was good. Like he was making fun of that YouTuber.
Also, if you do go to Universal, that ride is like such a crazy thing. Like that, when
The
you're
waiting.
waiting, you like get to the next point. You're like, yes,
We're here.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's
More
kind of
waiting.
like when I went to Disneyland, the
waiting.
Indiana Jones ride. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of hidden every time. You're like, oh, we're at the.
Yes.
No, we're not
No,
at the
we're
front.
not.
And you turn
And
the
then like,
corner, it's another
It's like another
300
room.
people.
yeah, like it's like a canopy too. So you get there and you're like, we're going inside. That means we're close. And then you get
Yeah.
inside and it's just like a
Yes.
hill, and you see down and you see all the people, and you're like, ah, son of a bitch.
There's like
Yeah.
6 rooms.
Yeah.
So don't get
There's more.
excited.
There's like the pre-tent and then like the tent outside, and you go into the first room, and then there's
You
the
get to
6
see
rooms.
the Allspark.
You get to
And
see
then
the
there's,
all
like,
But all that, if there wasn't that many people waiting in line, that stuff shifts. So and it cuts, so you don't have to walk through all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just you can cut. Like there's the Allspark and the ride.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, the last time I went to Universal, I was young, but I went to the one in California. We went right when it opened. Man, I got on the Back to the Future ride, the Jurassic. This is back when Jurassic
When
Park
all
was
those
there.
existed.
And I was like, bam, right there, first in line. That was back when they had Nickelodeon Studios over there.
That's probably around the same time I went. I went when I was like 13 or 14.
Yeah, I was about.
That's
Yeah, we're the
sad.
same age, right?
No, you're a little older,
Yeah,
so I think I was about 10 or 11 or something like
so
that.
maybe
So.
it was around the same time though. But yeah, I think my favorite ride at the time was Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah.
It's a water ride, but then you hit this one thing and you see a Jeep kind of doing this. It's ready to tilting over the edge, and then it falls,
Yeah.
and it doesn't hit you.
Yeah, and then
pretty cool.
to show my age too, I remember the big attraction was Waterworld.
Oh, that's still there.
That's still there.
Oh, is there? Oh, I
That's
remember.
the one in Hollywood.
I was there when it first,
Yeah.
when it first opened. I was, Waterworld, and then
Yeah.
I saw the movie,
Dude.
and I was like, eh.
Movie
I saw a
sucks,
video of that.
but that ride
That ride.
is
Well, it's
awesome.
not a ride; it's an action.
Yeah, it's like
show.
an action show, and
Yeah.
it's actually
So-
pretty good. But yeah, the movie,
Man, there's planes
yeah,
and
the movie
explosions, all kinds of stuff, man. I love that.
But that Jurassic Park ride is pretty fun, and they have
Yeah, the
it.
Jurassic
Still,
Park
I think they're
ride.
changing it,
They-
but
Backdraft was good too.
that okay.
Yeah.
Side note again, we were on that ride, the Jurassic Park ride.
But
And
we weren't. We were in. This was in Florida.
Yeah, this is
So
in Florida.
the
Welcome
rides-
to Florida's Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much like when the gates open, you're like, what?
But the rides are different though. It's
Yeah.
similar. Both water rides. Both have a T-Rex.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a difference.
No,
but
there
so Matt is sitting there and he pulls the lever, like the safety lever, all the way to his stomach, and there's this huge gap, like the size of like a water
The
bottle,
size of my stomach.
like between my stomach and the guardrail.
Are you calling Matt fat?
Hey, if the shoe fits. So, I'm like, great, because
3 little kids died that day.
I'm like, I know that there's a drop in this ride.
It's not that bad of a drop.
And I'm like, great, I have no protection. So I had to hold the rail, hold it while we were going down. And the picture was so hilarious.
Yeah.
It's Matt all screaming. And I'm holding, my arms are around the buoy guardrail going down.
As 2 little children are flying out.
Yeah, Lydia was with us.
Lydia, she's like,
She's halfway out, dude. Yeah, that drop's not that bad.
no protection.
Dude, they don't even check you, and the ride's not going to be bad if they don't check.
Oh, I know.
It's not
I'm a big guy myself, and I remember the last time I went on a water ride, it was same thing. It was cranking. Everybody else is like, hey, it's not coming down. I'm like, don't touch it.
Exactly.
Let me lift up and put my gut on top of it.
Oh my
we
gosh.
rode the Harry Potter ride, the one, which one? The older ride. I can't remember the name of it.
It's for the Hogwarts.
For the hog, yeah, where you're playing the I can't remember the name of it.
Quidditch.
Quidditch, yeah.
There's different scenes.
And then I'm walking through the line and excuse me, sir, do you want to test out the seat to see if you're comfortable? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's cool. They're so nice. It's so nice to me. And I get in and I'm like, it's kind of tight. Oh my
They just want to see.
I know. They just want to see it. They get that fat guy and make sure he fits in that seat.
We got another fatty in.
But
They probably did that.
they did that, and you get to the thing. It's this moving walkway, and you
Oh,
get
you have
in,
to jump
and then
on.
the seat turns, and you're walking, and you're like, oh shit, and it's you gotta get in, And it's
Yeah, you have
you
to,
get in,
rush on.
I buckle in. I'm so claustrophobic. I'm so claustrophobic in this box, and
He was freaking out. Too. He's like, I might not be able to go on. I might not be able to go on.
I was
and
freaking out.
It's moving.
I was freaking out so hard because I felt so claustrophobic. I'm sweating. My heart's starting to pound, and it finally the thing you get out of this gate and the thing shifts upside down instantly, and my weight shifts. And then it shifts back down as the car earring goes back down, and my weight shifts over the seatbelt. And I'm like, all right, comfortable. That ride wasn't bad. It was just.
I'd like to hear that radio call. We got a double stuff Oreo in line.
And then we go on the Dueling Dragons ride, which I think they tore down. And we had to sit in the big seat.
Oh yeah, they gave me another big seat. They have one row with an extra 6 inches of seat belt. You would be more comfortable in this one, sir. And I'm like, am I really that fat, dude? Like, holy Christ,
All right,
man.
As a fat man, I've been there every time.
The only two rides.
And I like how they always say, you'd be more comfortable.
Right.
Are you calling
like
me?
the fat like seatbelt I got? I'm like, man, it smells like puke,
Oh,
and there was
yeah, it
puke
did. It
all
smelled.
over it,
Oh.
dude. And I'm like, great.
And then Lydia's like, "This is my first roller
Yeah,
coaster
yeah.
ever."
No, this is your first roller coaster ever. I'm like, hold your head back and like, don't whip your
Oh
neck.
yeah, it's
okay.
the kind of one that like
And
hits
she's
your
just
head
like
side to side.
jerking her neck, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. She's gonna break her neck on this
crazy.
ride.
First she falls out of the Jurassic Park ride, then you whip her around.
Bring it back around the Jurassic Park, falling out of rides.
Oh yeah, man. But like, anyway, Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, the fallen
Jurassic
child.
World.
Yeah. We went. There's a place in Volo, Illinois called the Volo Auto Museum, and they have all kinds of movie cars that were either in movies or they were like doubles of cars in movies, or they were built specifically for something. But they have a Jurassic Park Explorer, not the Jeep, the brown and red one, but
Yeah.
like the green one from the first movie where the T-Rex.
The automated one with the
automated
scene with the
one.
kids.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, and then you gotta
you know,
go get
life will find a way.
get Jeff Goldblum out of the shitter. You know, like, that Jeep. It's not a Jeep.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, we went and saw that, and they usually don't let you in it, but they let you sit in it, and you get your photo taken. And I'm a big Jurassic Park fan. I remember.
I saw you in the back seat. Did they tell you that's where you'd be more comfortable?
Yeah. No, Shannon. As soon as we got up, she ran up and like elbowed me out. Like,
No.
She hockey checked you. She's like, I'm getting in the front
She's
seat.
like, get the fuck out of my way. I'm sitting in the front.
I called shotgun, bitch.
Yeah, but it's cool, dude. Like, that's my favorite movie. I probably saw it 6 times in the theater. When it came
Dude,
out,
it's an
man.
amazing movie.
I
I
love
mean-
that movie. Like, it's such a great movie. Like,
The cool thing is you could watch Jurassic Park today and it still holds
oh,
up.
it does.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
the animation. Dude, like,
Yeah, it's not like one of those movies where like when you're a kid and then you rewatch it as an adult, you're like, what the
No.
fuck was I
Oh.
smoking? This sucks.
Yeah.
No, the story is decent. The story holds up. I don't know. I can just.
No, it's great.
you
The
know.
animation, the story, the whole thing holds up. And I mean, I've watched it. I have the box set. I have all of
Yeah.
them, even the crappy ones. I still
I
have those,
know, right?
and I've even rewatched those because even those are entertaining because I just like the series.
I watched. I had the VHS of the first Jurassic Park, and I watched the VHS till it like broke. Like it wouldn't play anymore. That's how much I love that movie. But it is a childhood dream come true, being able to like sit in the Jurassic Park car, you know.
And then you were like, Shannon, let's roll up the windows and
Yeah, steam up these windows.
Well, on the back of the Volo window, they have like a screen for like sun, and
Yeah.
it's the girl like screaming, and it's
Yeah.
like the dinosaur.
that's pretty cool.
Like she's holding like a juice box or whatever.
No, I don't think she's holding.
It's not
anything.
that.
No.
Oh.
I think it's just her, and she's like screaming. Yeah, but yeah, I like Jurassic Park. I actually forgot like the whole storyline of 2. I had to Wikipedia because I think I've only seen 3.
Well, Jeff Goldblum has to go find his daughter.
That's 3.
Yeah.
No, that's the second.
2.
That's
That's
the,
2.
the third one is when
The son.
Frank, not Frank. Yeah, Frank, right from Shameless.
Frank from Shameless. Okay.
Oh,
gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I get the. I
William
flop
H.
those.
Macy.
I flop those two.
Yeah, he.
You can flop them. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
They're
They could
both
be. They're
crummy.
not in like chronological
No.
order
They're
or
like
anything.
almost the same anyway.
They are
Someone
almost
gets
the
lost,
same.
they gotta
Yeah.
find them.
Well, except for William H. Macy lies.
Yeah.
He's not rich at all.
But pretty much like Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, they're just reboots. Pretty much.
But when I saw the reboot, I was like, hell no, I'm like against it, like how I was against Ghostbusters when they rebooted it. But I saw it and I was pleasantly surprised. It was a good movie.
See, the thing is, when they reboot movies, I like it when they don't remake it. I like it
Yeah.
when they continue with the storyline and they pay
Yes.
homage to the original, like
They
the Jurassic World
did.
did.
They did.
See, that's where Ghostbusters went wrong. Is it recreated the whole entire story?
The universe, like,
Yeah.
as a new
And,
thing.
oh, we're gonna get all the original Ghostbusters into this movie as other people. No,
Yeah.
I don't want to see I don't want to
I didn't
see
even
them
see
as other
that.
people. You know, I don't want to see Bill Murray play some psychic guy. I
Nah.
want Bill Murray to play Peter Venkman.
yeah. I didn't even see the new.
It would have been cool if
Ghostbusters.
those were their daughters or something.
Yeah, like totally. Like if it was a
I don't know.
continuation, like oh, in the future, one of our daughters took over and these are her friends or something.
Yeah.
Like it would be even better. But
I don't know.
That movie, the only saving grace for it was Thor. Is that Thor in it? Or
yeah,
is
it's got
that's his
yeah.
brother?
He plays the dumbass.
Yeah, like
He is the only actual funny part in that movie.
He is.
To me.
He is.
Like the sandwich part at the end is like
Yeah.
the only thing that like made me laugh. Or like
Yeah.
they throw the sandwich and he goes, "Hey," he gets
Yeah.
it back. That's like the.
Uh,
But
yeah, what were we talking about?
Yeah, but Jurassic World, like, one, pays homage, but if you think about it in, like, an overall arc, it's the same story.
it is, yeah, definitely.
And I feel like Fallen Kingdom is the same
It really is. I mean, it's like
as
they bring
kind of
him
a
back.
mix of 2 or 3. No.
It's a mix of 2 and 3.
Yeah, where they're bringing back
They
dinosaurs.
bring back dinosaurs. They could have done such a cooler story.
They do have a small little, like, I'm really good at, like, finding out what's happening, and there was a small little part that I was like, oh, with the girl.
Yeah,
Not to spoil it, but
no, I'm not
yeah.
gonna spoil it, but like I saw her and I knew right away. I'm like, something's odd, something's off.
Yeah.
It's
And I
either
was trying
this
to
or
figure
this.
it out, but I
Yeah.
was like, oh.
So I was gonna go see it. We didn't make it to go see it this weekend.
Definitely
But
see it.
I'm gonna see it definitely. But I've heard that if you see the trailer, you've seen the movie.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I've heard that you see that there's nothing really
No.
beyond that.
So the whole story with the little girl,
You
That-
don't see that in a
and
trailer.
Yeah.
I don't think they showed the one dinosaur.
The one they create.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do show it
They
in the
do,
previews.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
In
know-
the bed,
Well, I don't watch
They
TV.
show it in the bedroom scene.
Yeah, you know it's
and
a
all that.
giant raptor.
Yeah, it's like a raptor hybrid thing.
It's a hybrid.
And then you see, I heard too that she brings Bryce Howard's character. I forget her name in the movie. She brings some IT techie guy to like help
Oh,
her
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Everyone's like,
Yeah.
"Why would you bring that? You ran the park. You should know how to do it all anyway."
Well, she's know how to hack.
She doesn't know how to like pull the system up.
Yeah.
That's what he's
She
there
should.
for.
She ran the park.
She ran it, but
She
like
ran it, but she's not a technical person.
You do that. You do that. You do that. We're kind of running it, you know. Like she wasn't like
She was managing.
she wasn't
it,
like the guy,
like the
you know.
system. Yeah.
What's
Well,
his
she
name?
could have just called Optimus Rex.
Yeah.
But it's a
Hello,
good movie.
human.
I'll open that door. No, yeah.
So what would you guys rate the movie though? From a letter grade, give it a letter grade.
Let's see. Minus.
C minus, so middle of the road.
I'd probably say a B minus.
Not too
It's
generous.
pretty good.
It's
I like
in-
Chris Pratt though.
I like Chris Pratt.
Shannon just didn't say that with like a I like them. That was like a I like him.
Yes, I
like
like them
it.
in Parks and Rec.
I like Chris Pratt as Star Lord more than whatever his name is. And
I liked him as Star Lord until he fucked everything up in Avengers the last one.
Yeah.
I wanted to slap his little bitch ass.
But come on.
I mean, I get it because
too.
you know the emotion, but I was just like, you bitch ass. They were almost there.
I know.
know.
But
but
then I was
that's-
like, they have to build a story because it would have just ended right there.
That
if
was
they're-
the most extreme anxiety that I felt in that movie.
I
Probably.
know.
I was like, nah.
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
But as soon as he said don't do it, I'm like, he's gonna do
You
it.
killed
duh.
Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah, that Spider-Man sucks.
I don't
dude.
feel so good.
Yeah, that Spider-Man's a piece of shit.
Actually, I like the new one.
We
I didn't like
haven't
Andrew
watched any of
Garfield.
those.
I'm a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
I like Tobey Maguire. I
The
just didn't like
emo
Andrew
Tobey-
Garfield.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm really excited to see.
Venom?
Yeah, I don't know. I love Tom Hardy, but I'm scared because his accents are off.
I think Tom Hardy's gonna be fine, but like what I
No.
saw of the Venom when he like flips and it's
Yeah.
like, the head's too big and it just looks bad.
See,
I wouldn't say the head's too big.
I don't
think-
think I don't
yeah.
think the CGI and stuff looks horrible. I'm with you. I think the accent's a little
Oh
tough
my
because he's
God,
trying to
he's
play
so
like a New
bad,
Yorker.
yes.
But it's like, don't play a New Yorker. Just play a British guy that lives in New York because that's what you are.
He is so bad with accents.
He
in
is.
Every
Scared.
single
The only
thing.
movie that he's been able to cover it and I've been able to be like, it's believable was
Bane.
Lawless.
Bane.
Oh, Lawless.
He was really good in
yeah.
Lawless.
He's
He had
like, I ain't dead.
Because he had that southern
What do you mean I didn't
Yeah.
walk?
So yeah, so he got to
even-
cover it and it worked.
In Peaky Blinders,
Yeah.
his voice is sick. I have no idea what he's saying. I have to put the.
Well, it's like Bane.
Caption.
Batman. They had to reshoot because nobody could ever
I
understand
know.
him.
Yeah, I know.
They had to
Shoot.
reshoot all the
Oh,
do all the
man.
voiceover work again for him.
But we're behind in Marvel movies. We haven't seen Black Panther.
Nah, I probably won't do that.
I haven't seen any of the.
See, Black Panther is good, but
Spider-Man.
it's not as great as everybody built it up. Everyone's
Probably
like,
won't
it's the
see it.
greatest movie ever made.
Yeah, I've heard it's super good.
I'm like,
but-
it is good, but I wouldn't put it as the greatest movie ever made.
So what you see in Guardians or what the hell Avengers Infinity War. What you see of Wakanda is more
It goes more in depth in the movie, but yeah, that's
like about characters.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit, dude?
actually no. I'll say Michael B. Jordan in the Black Panther movie is badass, and I'll say as far as a Marvel movie, the character development and everything, it's actually really good in that sense because you feel for him and everything, and that's what makes a great movie is when like the bad guy comes in, you can almost side with him, like Thanos. You almost went.
Actually,
I get your
love
point.
I was on board with Thanos. I'm like, hell yeah, dude! I get where you're coming from. Do it.
See, that's how Black Panther was because Eric Killmonger comes in and he's saying, this is what's happening. And you're kind of like, I get you. I totally feel for you. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I feel like with Thanos, they
didn't
really
make him
mean.
evil.
Yeah,
No.
I didn't feel like he was evil. Like, yeah, he had an agenda, but I didn't feel like it was super evil.
I really wish they would have played up more of him torturing his kids. And that's where his evilness would have came.
Well, in the comic books, he's doing everything to impress Lady Death. Mm-hmm. He has an obsession with death, and he wants her because it's a female.
Yeah.
And everything he does, he's like, I'll take care of the world. I'll snap my fingers and they're dead. Are you impressed? And she's just like, no, don't want none of that.
I wonder why they didn't introduce her.
No, so that's where the comic book. That's all he's doing is like, here's my daughter. I did this to her. Are you impressed?
And he has a cool Thanos helicopter.
Yeah, he does.
It says his name on
in the
it.
very original one, he's got the Thanos helicopter, which I saw they're giving that away at Comic-Con. I'm like a pop vinyl of him in the Thanos helicopter.
He's that violet purple.
Yeah, and I was like, I
color.
want it.
So cheesy, dude.
It's cheesy, but it'd be cool.
Yeah, I like it.
I like my little pop vinyl, so I'd totally get that.
Oh man.
So you guys saw Jurassic Park.
Bring it back.
We gotta wheel it back every now and then.
Fishing hook.
Jurassic World.
Oh, Jurassic. Wait, no, it's Jurassic Park or Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. There.
Falling
Yeah.
Angels. Jurassic Park World: Age of Extinction. Or no, Dark Side of the Moon. No.
It's Batman with some dinosaurs.
Yes.
It's
I
like
saw
Jurassic
Optimus Rex.
Begins.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah.
Jeep. Yeah, we saw the Jurassic Park Explorer. It wasn't movie accurate because it didn't have like the clear top. It was basically just like a 1998 like Ford Explorer, just with them done up really nice.
Well, hey, that's what the job
and the
is. Yeah.
graphics, it's cool, man. I liked it.
I'd totally rock that.
I wasn't disappointed. I'm like, how much do you want for this? Like, oh, it's not for sale.
You didn't offer the Jeep.
No, I wouldn't trade my Jeep.
You were like, "There's a Honda Civic in the parking lot with your name on it."
Yeah. It's a 2008 Honda Civic.
And then you come home and you and Shannon reenact Dumb and Dumber. You're like, how could you do something like this and totally redeem yourself?
I'm sure everything's for sale.
Everything
at Volvo,
everything
actually.
is for sale at Volvo.
Yeah.
You usually like a paper and it says like your monthly payment could be $308. I'm like, that's not bad.
$400 a month, babe, for the Batmobile. Come on,
Done, dude.
They have like 7 Batmobiles.
They do there.
But they don't have the flaccid penis Batmobile.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Well, no, the original '90s one, but I'm talking the animated series flaccid penis one.
not that
yeah.
one,
Well,
not that
come
one.
on, they can't have an animated item.
Well, they could remake the animated series one into a real life.
They could.
I
They
guess
have
so.
that Looney Tunes thing that was from the animated.
Yeah, and they got the Mystery Machine.
Yeah, there you go. Boom.
Scooby Doo's a cartoon.
Served.
Yeah, but they had a movie about it though.
They did with Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, I know. Matthew Lillard.
It wasn't horrible. I actually watched it the other day because Chloe wanted to watch it, and I'm like, okay, I'll start introducing you into things I like.
I just didn't like the dog, the animated
I
dog.
know.
Nah.
You're like, no, I can't
Every
do it.
time I think of Matthew Lillard, I just think of Skeet Ulrich.
Oh, yeah. I think of SLC Punk,
I
man.
just-
Yeah.
Matthew Lillard, that's like classic. That's
I
like the
just
first
see both
movie
of them, and I'm like,
I ever saw him. And
in Scream.
no, SLC
See, I think
Punk.
of
No, I'm
Scream.
talking about them in
I know.
Scream. But then I think about Riverdale,
Oh, yeah.
because Skeet Ulrich is in
He
Riverdale.
plays a dad.
He plays
See, the only
dad.
problem with every time I think about Scream, then it goes into Scary Movie, and they kind of blend together in
Oh,
my
yeah.
head.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, which one's which?
Was it, is it the
We're the
baby,
killer.
is it the baby arm guy?
We're gay. No, I'm not gay. But we made love. No, you suck my dick.
How many scary movies are there? Like 50?
Oh, there's
a
the
ton.
problem was is after like 3, they kicked the Wayans brothers out, and then they just got really bad.
Yeah,
because the Wayans
the
brothers
Wayans
are actually
brother-
did good writing them and directing them and all that. And
They were good. They're good in small doses, like that like secondary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
white chicks.
Oh my god. Dude. No, that was not good.
Come on, Terry Crews and White Chicks. That was awesome. You're like, no.
No. Reverse blackface?
Yep.
Nah. I feel like dirty.
I feel dirty talking about it. So, anything else in your guys' Week in Geek besides Jurassic Park themed?
We watched a bunch of Supernatural.
Oh,
yeah.
you guys have you seen the Scooby Doo crossover with Supernatural?
No, not yet.
Oh, you got to check that. That is an awesome episode.
We're like on season 4.
I think we're towards the end.
Towards
of
the end of
season
season 4 when they're battling and Lucifer
Yeah.
comes back.
Yeah.
So
Have you seen the? I don't know what season it is. Have you seen the episode where they're in an episode of Supernatural? Okay, I'm gonna say you haven't seen it yet, so I'm not gonna say it.
yeah, we saw one where like he turns into like the Kit Knight Rider.
Yeah.
And, like they do like a detective show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
And we
Oh,
just
that
saw
sounds
the
very
one where
similar.
they had they end up being in the convention, the
Yeah.
Supernatural convention.
They got all the fanboys there. Yeah.
that was awesome. And so I looked up, or I didn't look it up, but I was on Facebook, and the ad popped up for the Supernatural convention's coming to Chicago in July. So I'm like, oh, I'll check out and see how much tickets are. Oh my god, dude, worse than any other con tickets I've ever seen.
I know, you
Yeah.
Like
told
a
me.
one-day pass is like $179.
That's sick.
And then like
What the?
Yeah, and like Dean and Sam, their like autographs and all the singles were sold out. So I found a group shot with them and Castiel, and it was like $450, dude, for like a photo.
That's
And I'm like,
ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
What kind of Supernatural fans have that
I mean,
kind of money?
I get it. They've been on the air for like 15 seasons, I think now,
I
but
think
still, that's
they just
ridiculous.
Put 13 out on Netflix.
Yeah,
so.
something like that. Yeah.
It's ridiculous, man.
If you think of a regular con, it's like $50 to $60 for the day.
Yeah, and that's naturally,
and then you pay
get a
extra.
picture, $50. I get it, but
yeah,
not
I want to go
400.
to a con and spend $400 total, on like a ticket, on some comic books, on a couple meet and greets, an autograph, or
if I'm spending $400, they need to take me out to dinner and then back to their
I
hotel
know,
room.
man. It's like, are we doing like a group thing
If it's
later,
Supernatural,
or
I
what,
don't
dude? I don't know.
mind.
Man.
So I spent $400 and I don't want protection, so let's get this over.
It's on Sam.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
I didn't bring my magnums and I got a wad of hundreds. Let's get this
Yeah.
over with.
Oh my god.
I got a burning heart full of desire.
Oh man.
No, yeah, $400. That's ridiculous.
Sick.
It was even. I think it might have been like $450 or $489 or something crazy.
And that
Anything
doesn't
in the-
include the
any-
107
no,
to get in.
like if you buy that, you're getting in for free, dude.
I better be invited to his kid's birthday party for that.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, come to Hollywood. My kid's having a birthday party.
Better send me Christmas cards every year. Like
You better be the best man at my wedding. I own you now.
Oh my gosh.
are you coming to clean my house later or what?
I would just walk up and drop my pants and
Yeah.
be like, I spent $400. So somebody's gonna do something.
Somebody's
here.
ain't gonna,
Especially if you have to wait in line. Ugh.
Yeah, it'd be probably. Man, I don't know. I don't know how their fans would be. I know how regular Comic-Con fans are.
Yeah.
But I bet you it's like to the extreme at a convention like that.
It's probably crazy white girls.
It probably is.
Because I read
It's
on
probably-
Wikipedia, it was so funny. It said like non-urban or something weird, like their fan base.
Oh, the least non-urban show or something.
Yeah, I
No,
can
it was
imagine.
just
It's all
like
like
the-
middle-aged white girls. I can imagine
It's
that.
probably just white girls.
They
and
started
then
out in high school in like 2000. When
Yeah.
it was 2001.
It came
Yeah.
out in 2005.
Oh, 2005. So they're seniors in high school.
Yeah.
And they're growing up. Like
Yeah.
having kids.
Yeah,
and
now their kids are into it. so-
fantasizing like when they're having sex with their husbands. About like,
Oh, Dean!
who's Dean?
I'm thinking about Chip Dip. Oh, Dean, dip your chip
They
in me.
name their kid. Oh my god, dude. Well,
Sour cream
yeah, but
and chive.
the funny thing about that though is Jeffrey
It
Dean
gives you heartburn.
It gives you heartburn, yes.
Yes.
But Jeffrey Dean Morgan's in that show.
I know he plays the
And
plays the dad.
And
Yeah.
he plays the dad. So we were Walking Dead fans, and we were calling him Negan, his character Negan. And I was like, "Hey, what are you watching?" She's like, "Supernatural." I'm like, "Hey, when's Negan show up? Call me." When's Negan show up at
See,
the back?
yeah. So if you watch them different, because I watched Supernatural before I watched Walking
Yeah.
Dead,
So
so
you-
it's like, oh,
this
look
is
at
Dad?
it's their dad.
Yeah,
And So
Yeah, he's pretty good in that show, man. I like when he goes yellow eyes in like season 2.
see, after Jeffrey Dean Morgan joined The Walking Dead, the cool thing is in Supernatural they kind of paid homage to him. And there's a scene where he lifts up the bat with
Oh,
the
yeah?
with the that one scene they're going to get a ghost and I don't think it might have been Dean. Yeah, he lifts up the bat covered in barbed wire.
Oh, nice,
Out of
man.
the trunk of the Impala.
Yeah, that's probably
It's
one of
like
the,
later on. It's like
I'm
Because
sure.
I know they do that on and off through the series. They'll like say little quips, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's
How can
funny.
are they talk shit about other shows or?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, why are they getting away with that? It's cool, man.
I like the show overall. It's a great show.
Good show.
For-
I got him hooked.
Yeah, she did.
It's not hard to get hooked because it
No,
is
he
like,
was like, I hate this
it's not
show.
a show that takes itself so serious.
That's
Yeah.
why I think, you know what? I that's why I thought I wouldn't like it, but that's why I like it because it makes fun of itself, and it's fun to watch. It's like you don't need there is the overall arc in the
you
in the
actually
series,
care.
but they're also like you can watch the episodes one off.
Yeah,
You
totally.
don't
Some of
need-
them.
It's not most of them, and they have their story. Their individual
like the
storylines. It's
story
like
arc,
X-Files.
and then
There's
there's
like
some that
there's like a
don't do
big
anything,
story,
yeah.
but every episode's a little story within the big story. So.
Yeah.
But then there's some episodes that have nothing to do with the story.
Oh yeah.
So those you can watch.
I love those. Oh man, what's another funny one? I can't even think. like the one where like they're with a trickster, and they keep pushing them in and out of TV shows, and the one where they're like taking off their sunglasses is at night, and they're making fun of the cop show.
Yeah, he keeps putting them in different shows.
Yeah.
And then he
Yeah.
has them in like that Channel 2 show. What's that show?
Oh, CSI.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
CSI, and they have the music's all
Yeah.
weird, and he's like, and you're like, oh jeez.
The Who.
Well, I say skip ahead to the one where they end up inside of a Scooby Doo animated show.
Wow.
Just go, it was on TV like
Cool.
a couple months ago. I just watched it on CW.com.
Okay.
It was actually really good.
That's probably one of
Is
the ones.
CW.com free?
Yes.
What the heck? I've been waiting for Riverdale.
CW.com. Come on for free.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, promo
No
code.
affiliate. Not affiliated.
Not affiliated, but if you'd like to throw some money our way,
Because I've been waiting for Riverdale to go on Netflix. I could have been watching it.
Make all checks to cash, please.
send check or money order to the Duo Finds and also to Justen versus Justen. That's Justin with an I and an E. Thank you, CW.
Right.
P.O.
All
Box
CW all the time.
186, Streaming, Illinois.
You're listening to the soothing sounds of the CW radio. Hey, if they want to sponsor me, I'm all for it. I'll be
Right?
sponsored by anybody.
That's one show I can't get into. I can't get into the Riverdales. Or was
See,
it?
I tried
Riverdale.
to, and I watched a couple episodes. It wasn't horrible, but I didn't get into it.
It's
You know,
too.
it's actually for. I think it's more for
It
females.
is for sure. It
It
is.
has like a very like romancy.
Yeah, they took Archie comics and they did their thing with it, and I was
Yeah,
like,
they-
It's a cool concept. I gave it a shot, but it's just too serious.
It kind of reminds me of Twilight in a way.
Yeah, sort of.
It
Like the
does.
main character looks like the guy from Twilight.
Yeah, but with red
Yeah, a
hair.
little bit.
Yeah. Like when I saw a picture, I was like, "Is that Robert Pattinson with red hair?"
Oh yeah.
See, now I ruined it for her. She's like, "I can't watch it anymore."
Actually, I like Twilight.
Oh,
so.
I'm watching it and I'm
But-
like, that didn't happen in the comic book.
You know, the only thing that I really do like is Jughead, and I think
Jughead's a
the only
dumbass.
reason why.
Why isn't he eating hamburgers?
Right?
You
Yeah.
fat fuck.
Yeah.
He's always eating though, and it's because he's from like they have him in a gang,
I know,
the
but see,
show.
like he needs to be eating hamburgers.
No,
and
man.
it's called the Southside Serpents, and I grew up on the South Side, so I feel like I have this connection with Jughead. I understand.
You're gonna meet him. You're gonna meet him at a con, and you're gonna like, be one of those weirdos. That, like, we have a connection,
No.
and you're gonna faint or something.
When I meet people at cons, I don't talk to them.
You don't.
When I meet people at cons, I touch their face.
Both
You
hands.
ask them like weird questions like, "How was it like working with Johnny Depp?"
Oh my god, man. We did a video when we went to Indiana Comic Con, and I had Lydia, my daughter, put her phone in her pocket.
I saw that, yeah.
And it's like it's the dude, the sheriff from Stranger Things. He's signing autographs, and like the lady in front of us asked this stupid question about Johnny or working with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, yeah.
And he like does this really awkward like, and he thought about it. Yeah, he was all right. I didn't really like get to hang out with him too much, but yeah. It's just like that. His awkward laugh was so funny.
Well, see, you're there to see one celebrity and bring up another one. Yeah, I'd be like, "Yeah, I worked with them, you fat bitch," and I'd write it on their thing, "You fat bitch," and then
Oh,
I'd
man.
slide it back to him.
She
He
was
was-
like super excited.
She was.
And
You could tell she probably thought about that.
I know, she was
question.
probably like in line, like, "I could ask him this.
yeah,
I can ask him
pretty
that."
She was nice though. She
But
was cool.
I feel like she was like so scared to ask him, so it like came out weird, and then he was probably like, I felt like he didn't want to make her feel bad.
Yeah, he didn't.
He didn't really have a lot of scenes with Leo in that movie.
No.
So I felt like, he probably just didn't.
But
you didn't watch that movie clearly, ma'am.
And then I'm next, man, and I have a vinyl pop of him in like the Stranger Things, like his like sheriff's like Jeep.
Yeah.
And I was like signing on the hood. Don't smudge it.
Be gentle with it.
No, I'm pretty.
And then the guy fell out of the car, and he's like, "Oh."
And he like put it back in, and he like looks at it, and he like plays it. He does like an air shake. He's like, "This is pretty cool."
Then you slapped his hand. You're like, "That's just going back in the box. It needs to be mint."
God damn it! Put it back in the box.
Don't smudge it.
You goddamn dirty ape.
And I'm like, you only signed your first name. Can you put your last name on there too? God.
Like I did.
God damn it.
I paid $50. You're gonna sign.
Yeah, he was $60.
That's
See,
worth
I
it.
feel like sometimes, like, you ever see the Heineken commercial with Benicio del Toro, and they're like, "It's Antonio Banderas."
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how many people like get that kind of stuff at Comic-Con. Like, I loved you in this movie, and he's like,
Yeah,
I wasn't in it.
I'm sure
Like,
that
thanks for
happened.
watching that movie, but it wasn't me.
Yeah, probably.
We met. Who else did we meet? We met Rudy,
Yeah.
Sean Astin, and like we like do this photo with him, and he's so genuine. He's like, "Oh, you have a very lovely family." He's like,
He was so
He's like, "Thank
nice.
you."
He
for...
seems like a nice guy.
He's
So
like, yeah,
nice.
you have a great day. You know, thanks for coming.
When he died in Stranger Things, I was kind of pissed
I
off.
know, Bob.
I was like, "No, not
I
Bob."
know.
He did his part though. It was,
He did his part, but I was sad that he killed him off. He was like that likable character. You're like, "Oh, poor Bob. He's like an idiot."
At the end of at the end of that series, they like reference him though.
Yeah, but still though,
Which is cool.
I'm sad they killed
sad,
Bob.
dude.
They
I feel
killed
like
Bob.
the mom can't have a boyfriend.
No.
I think that's
That's
not
Winona
fair.
Ryder.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, like, guaranteed she's getting together with Hopper season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hop's gonna hop on that.
Yeah. Ugh. Man. I don't know where they're going to go in season 3, though.
I don't know. It looks like Miami Vice-ish.
Yeah, I saw some concepts,
like
and
the late
it's
80s,
different.
early
Yeah,
90s.
yeah, it's definitely kind of moving up and looking a little strange now.
Yeah, the kids are going to be older, I think.
Seems to be the theme of like things this year. Wonder Woman's coming out in 1984 and all this stuff. So we'll see.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
I don't know. I'm sure.
That's a hard pass.
Don't want to talk about that.
Skip. Next question.
Do you like fanny packs from the 80s?
Yeah, I love fanny packs, man. That's like a whole wrestling thing.
That's wrestlers.
Old wrestlers from
fanny
like if you wrestle in 1988, you're wearing a fanny pack.
Because I needed a pocket for my steroids.
Yeah, his roid packs. They keep all their like autograph pins and like Polaroids and shit.
And there was just a death in the wrestling world, wasn't there?
Yes,
Big
Vader.
Man Vader.
What was
Yeah.
his name? Dean something or Sean or
Something white.
yeah.
Can't remember his first name.
Yeah.
Sad.
60 something,
It was really weird
65.
because he said he was gonna pass away within like a year, and
Oh, that's
I think
weird,
it
yeah.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you abuse your bodies. I mean,
Yeah.
it was pneumonia for him, complications with pneumonia, I think. But you know, why do you get sick? Lung problems, you know. So
Yeah, it's all the years of partying and doing whatever. Yeah,
What leads to lung problems? Probably doing steroids and
steroids,
popping
and
pills,
coke,
popping pain
and
pills.
pills, and
And he
Yeah.
had a lot
Alcohol.
of like entrances with smoke and stuff.
Yeah, well, don't be
So.
fucking dry ice, dude. Don't mess with it.
Matt, the careful wrestler.
Yeah.
Right? He just like walks out.
No, man. Not
I would
me.
appreciate it if you don't put me in a headlock this week.
I mean, I'm walking out like I'm always sending man birds of war. What are they? Birds of war.
Yeah, the
Go, go.
no, the fight hawks or whatever they
Yeah,
are.
something like that. No.
Fight milk.
Fight milk. It gives me the prawns.
I love this, man. It makes me make weight.
Oh, jeez, man.
That's a show that's supposed to be coming back, and I like never see it advertised anywhere.
I saw something for season 13 or something or whatever the season they're on, and yeah, I don't know.
It seems like it's at its
it's
end
gotta
now.
be, man. It's gotta be last season.
All the people except for Mac have gone on to different shows now.
Like before, you could watch a whole season and love every episode. Every episode was like quotable.
Oh yeah,
But and then like as the later seasons came out, like first couple episodes, you could tell they blow their load writing. And
Oh, yeah.
and it's just like filler episodes, or it's recycled, or it's the same storyline. Or I already did that. It's like come on.
they're on their way out.
Or it's like the one where like I want to get where Matt gets fat.
Yeah.
And it's like, what, dude? That's not even funny. He stays fat for a whole season. And
I don't know. It's kind of funny. He had a bag full of burritos.
I mean, like I said, it was kind of funny. And then there was.
Why do you keep saying diabetes? You got.
Yeah.
But they were on season 13.
Or something.
Yeah,
something.
they are
Come
like they've been on the air forever.
Like at a
It's-
point, you just gotta stop.
It's one of those shows now. If they're like, oh, it's canceled, it's not gonna be like, oh man.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about American shows. They just run them
over
into
Yeah.
the ground.
Well, the problem is they take British shows and then run them into the ground too.
I know.
But I think Shameless, the American version's better.
I would agree with
For
that.
sure, man.
Yeah, I can't wait for the new season. That's like a month now.
I think I'm
Yeah.
a season behind. I was sad when Jeffrey
Yeah.
Dean Morgan.
He was on there for
Yeah, he was
half
the
an-
original. Yeah, he was the
half-
original one. Yeah, the
Yeah.
original boyfriend.
He
Yeah.
was in one episode in the season
Guaranteed,
finale.
dude. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
He did that, and he got offered.
Oh yeah,
Probably got
Walking
Walking
Dead,
Dead
yeah.
and was like,
And he was like,
bye.
"Fuck y'all."
I got Walking Dead money. I'm Oprah rich,
Right?
bitches.
Yeah, I got a car for you. A car for you.
He seems super chill.
He does
though.
seem super
like,
He
chill.
just seems super cool.
Yeah.
He's like kissing goats and shit on his Instagram,
Oh,
and
yeah,
like
the dog-
donkeys.
Like biting.
See, the thing that always freaks me out about Jeffrey Dean Morgan is like when he plays like Negan and all these things. He looks like a huge ripped dude,
He's just a
and then you
big
see
guy.
him in life, and he's like, oh, just a little stick pole.
Yeah.
He's got a beer belly.
Yeah. So I was
Oh,
always kind
man.
of like, oh, I'm a little strange, a little odded out by that.
Future. Want to talk about future trips we're thinking about taking?
Yeah, if you want.
Hey,
Yeah.
dive in.
We're kind of taking up your time. We don't get to
Hey,
share
no,
your
go
meat.
for it. I don't get special guests. Usually it's just me and Justin. I look at his ugly mug like I do every week.
Well, like we just talked about Shameless, so like I would love to go see all the houses they film at in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, definitely on the
They're
south
all-
side there. Yeah, they're all right next to
Right,
each other,
like,
yeah.
there's like 3 of them in that block, and then there's a couple other things we could see.
Yeah, that
As long as we,
neighborhood's not
as
that
long as we
great.
go in the morning at like 9 a.m. like a Sunday and like roll them up, you know, like you know.
We went and saw the Shameless house over there. We bought some crack.
It's not that bad.
At nighttime, it can be.
No way, dude. I don't believe it.
At nighttime, yeah, I think you
I
could buy
would
some
think
crack there.
so.
Or you might be able to get a hand job behind a dumpster.
I don't know how much is that?
Ogden in that area.
I did the full tour.
Yeah, the full Shameless tour. I had fucking Frank give me a handy the dumpster for $10.
Not William H. Macy, just a dude named Frank.
Dude named Frank.
On the train,
On
under the train track.
Under the L tracks there.
Let's just say he played with my subway car.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that's like a drive-by.
We get
Video.
out. No, we get out.
As you're dodging the other
No.
drive-by on the other side of the street.
Man, I've looked it up
You just gotta
on
watch out for minivans.
on all other dudes getting handies, like you know, under the. No, but I looked up a few YouTube videos, and there's
No, it doesn't
gets-
look like it's the worst of the worst
it
of
gets
Chicago
traffic,
neighborhoods.
dude. Like I'm saying, you go there during the day, dude, and you're fine. We're gonna be there for a max 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
fuck it.
So what other trips you guys gonna take?
Well, our next trip is Texas.
Yep.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah, and we've been to Texas, so
Skeeters.
yeah, I'm really scared because we're going in the summer.
You gonna do the 72-ounce steak challenge?
And hell no,
No, I
man.
only ate a fourth.
We were there a couple years ago, and I did the half of it. No, the quarter. It
Yeah.
was a quarter of the 72, and I couldn't even finish that.
Yeah, you gotta do like
He
the
had the
72
meat
with
sweat
all the
so
It was
gristle
like
and the
two-
potatoes.
Like 2-3 bites into it, and I'm just like fucking dying,
It's
sweating.
the
dude.
one that Adam Richman finished.
Yeah,
Where he got like half of it, but he was like dying.
I was dying, dude.
I can imagine so. I can't eat
I
steak
can't
anymore.
eat-
I
I
only
can't
had
eat that.
four
I'm a
of it.
gout survivor, so I
Oh my
can't eat
God.
that.
I feel your pain, dude. Like I can just like think about eating red meat, and my toe starts hurting.
Ooh.
Oh, it's the worst. No, I don't get in the toe anymore. I get in the ankle.
Oh man,
That's even worse.
it's gonna work. It's gonna work your way.
With the toe, at least you can walk. When it's in the ankle,
Oh no way, man.
you're like, just
Yeah.
cut it off.
Yeah.
Give me
You're,
a
like,
saw.
hopping.
I'm gonna fucking just cut my
Shit.
foot off.
Yeah, no.
But in Texas we're gonna do some Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, that'd be a badass. It's getting to that point of the night where it just anything's coming out.
Skip. No, but we're gonna do from the original movie, and then some from the remake, the 2003 remake.
With Matthew McConaughey. All right.
All right. No, yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna do some Dazed and
He's
Confused.
he's
too.
in the Leatherface.
Oh yeah, he's in like the original like
Yeah.
this like Leatherface lives or like,
Yeah, he was like in like the
Yeah.
it's like 2003 or something when that one came
something
out.
like that. Yeah.
All
No, it's like
was it?
90s.
Was it? I can't remember exactly, but
There's-
yeah.
there's
All
been
right,
so
all
many
right, all right.
movies, but yeah, but we're doing one Dazed and Confused thing, the diner.
Yeah.
We're gonna go eat there, and then what else we're gonna do?
Just
Oh,
remember
what-
that you got to film the scene.
They keep getting this.
They get younger and I stay the same age.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
And then we're gonna do What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was filmed at Manor, Texas.
Minor.
So there's like the water tower that Leo climbs. There.
Okay.
And then the store where
Johnny
Johnny Depp works. And then the house where he bangs that like lady.
Well, Johnny Depp's in financial trouble, so he may actually be working
No
there now.
way, dude. He's not that hard off, dude.
Oh, he's broke now. He's a broke son of a bitch
No
now.
way.
Yeah,
I'm
he
sure
he actually sued his financial advisor because he said they stole money, and they were like, "We didn't steal money. You're just really shitty at saving money."
I don't know, man. He made a lot of money on this.
No,
pirate
he's
thing.
got like 30 something houses, and like he
I
gets
heard his-
Okay.
he spends like $10,000 a month on wine.
So he will sell some houses, and he's gonna be fine.
I heard his like finances are like $2 million a month overall.
Yeah,
He's gonna fire some like fucking like assistants.
hey Johnny Depp, I don't fire anybody. He's crazy. He's like turning, and you can't even understand him
Oh,
anymore.
man. Wow.
He did visit kids in the hospital though.
Yeah.
That's part of his community service.
Right?
Yeah.
That we don't
It's,
know
it's
about.
all celebrities. I
He's
did it
got
for a
the-
photo op. Really, it's like, oh, I have to do this or pick trash up. I chose
He's got
this.
the bracelet
man.
on. He's just. They gotta prove that he's at the hospital.
Did you get pulled over for DUI? Nope. I'm here because I love
Can I-
kids.
Because I love kids. Hello.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Oh man. But yeah, what else did we find for What's Eating Gilbert Grape? We found the location where the house was.
Okay.
And we matched it up. And there was where where Leo does like he
The
chops
cricket.
the cricket's head off.
Yeah.
The mailbox is gone, but there's that fence that's still there.
Okay.
And there was a metal sign that we lined up, and it was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, that's
And
pretty cool.
spoiler, the house isn't there.
well, the house.
based on
Oh
the
yeah.
movie.
If you haven't seen that movie, which came out like 1990, fucking like
3
one.
or something.
Yeah, like
Back when Leonardo DiCaprio was what, 10?
dude, he was
was
like
probably, like,
14,
15 or-
14, 15.
Yeah.
He went, as what's his name?
Well, the sad thing is the dude's fucking. He looks the same.
He does.
He doesn't age. He's a damn
He doesn't
vampire.
age. But
Who?
Robert Downey Jr.
Leonardo DiCaprio. He's a
He
vampire.
Looks older,
He looks a
stop.
little older.
Little bit.
I used to love Leo.
I
It
still
was
love
like
him.
my teen beat.
He's a
Yeah.
good actor. He hasn't
He's a
done.
really
He
good
hasn't done a
actor.
movie where you walk out and go, "This was shit."
No.
No, I can't think of one where I've walked out and been like, "This is a complete piece of
When you
crap."
Think about it.
Nah, I agree with that. They're all.
There's some that are like, they're okay, but
Nah,
I've never
they're
walked
all
out of
good.
one that was like, "This is a complete piece of shit."
What's that one movie where he's like in the jungle or something?
Blood Diamond. Fucking
Is
Blood
great.
it-
Diamond was a
no,
great
it's not
movie.
Blood Diamond. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. It's called like Beach or something. That movie
that-
sucked.
Oh, I think I remember that one. It was like a horror thriller type thing,
Yeah.
wasn't it? That was like kind of
And then
in
there's
his
that
like
movie where
transition.
he's like in a house, and it's like a dream or something.
Oh, the one where he's in the mental institution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one sucked.
That one did Shutter Island.
Yeah.
Shutter
No
Island
way,
did
dude! I
suck.
fucking love that movie. It's a
I
cool
agree with
movie.
her. She
Yeah,
reminded me of that one. I stuck it in the back of my memory. I didn't like
It
it.
was a good movie. It's a good movie.
I'll think of more. I'm really good at finding the sucky ones.
Okay.
We're just gonna have Shannon come on the
Inception
show
was
and sit in the corner and be like, "Shannon, we need
No.
you to think about this."
That movie did suck.
Inception was good, and it had Tom Hardy in
Man,
it.
Inception was an awesome movie. You gotta watch
Inception was a great movie.
you gotta
Yeah,
watch
it
like
was
5 or 6 times though. Over
Yeah, to understand it, you're like, I don't know what happened, but it was
like-
mind book.
When
Yeah.
that movie Memento came out, it's like you watch it and you're like, fuck, I just had an aneurysm or something. You have to watch. It's like
It was awesome, but I don't get it.
I don't get it, man. I had to watch that movie at least like 10 times to fucking like fully understand. And then there's like on the special features of that DVD, you can watch it in regular order, like all the scenes, and it's
Yeah.
like that movie sucks, like in regular order.
That's like the movie Crash. Like everyone loved that movie.
That was a good movie.
And I'm like, I don't know. It's all right.
Come on, man.
Wasn't the best.
Crash was all right.
It was all right.
You know, like
Yeah.
they were shooting for some Academy Awards with that
I
one.
think they
you know?
won.
Yeah, they were. They were trying to get some awards.
It was, like,
It was okay.
racism, LA cops, like black versus white, like
It wasn't
good versus
horrible.
poor.
It was all right, but it wasn't like
You know?
great. How everyone was like, yes, that's all right.
You didn't cry when that girl runs out and saves her dad with her invisible blanket, dude. Come on. And then there's blanks in his gun, dude. Come on, man.
Matt's talking about a scene where he cried apparently.
Yeah, dude, that was a great movie. That was a
He's
great
like, I
scene.
had an invisible blanket
You
too.
know what? You know what show Matt will like die crying?
What?
What's it called? This Is Us.
Oh,
Get him to watch This Is Us.
Fuck you for
He's tearing up right now.
I won't watch it unless Shannon's watching it. Like, it's not like I go sit down and watch it. But it's just like, dude, it hits all the feels,
See,
dude.
Every
every
episode.
guy has that. Mine is A Dog's Purpose.
Oh,
Like I watched that movie,
I
like
saw
when
that.
when the dog fucking dies. Like I remember I saw it in the theater.
Yeah.
Like Samantha leans over, she's like, "You crying?" It's like, "No, I got something in my eye. I got dust. It's really dusty
Yeah,
in
it's
here."
dusty. I got some butter in my eye from the popcorn.
If you want to get the dust out of your eyes, definitely watch This Is Us.
Oh man.
Every episode, like one time I got to the end and I was like, yes, didn't cry. The last scene, boom, cry.
Man.
It was
Yeah,
insane.
that's how I've yet to watch Dog's Purpose yet.
Marley and me.
At the end, yeah. Dude, anything with a dog, man. I love my dogs.
I didn't watch Marley and Me.
It's sad at the
Luke
end.
Wilson.
Yeah.
But he's
Wow.
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 The dog died.
Wow. I got Jennifer Aniston in me in a movie. Wow. There's a dog too. Wow.
That's
Why is his nose all fucked up, dude? Like, did he
Owen Wilson must have punched him in the
fucking,
face.
like, you know, like.
Speaking of the Wilsons, nowadays, have you ever watched Idiocracy? Go home and watch Idiocracy with Owen Wilson's brother, Luke Wilson. It's what this world is becoming.
Wow. Wow.
I really
The
like
crops
that.
won't grow. We put Gatorade on them. It's got electrolytes.
Stop using gators to make Gatorade.
It's got Dak Shepard in it, like before he got famous.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I saw that.
Stop using ducks to make duct tape.
Basically, like Luke Wilson gets frozen, and like he wakes up in the future, and like everyone's an idiot, and they think he's the
Oh.
smartest man on earth.
Oh,
Boy.
dude, that probably would happen to me. Oh, man. Shit. All right, on that note.
So what else are you guys doing in Texas?
Texas.
You gonna eat some Texas toast?
No Texas toast. We're staying in Austin. We're gonna do some.
Are you
We're
gonna
gonna
keep it?
go
Are you
to
gonna
the
keep it
museum
weird?
of-
No,
Weird.
we're not gonna keep it weird. We're gonna go to Austin and like act normal.
Yeah, we're just.
You're gonna go walk down. Was it 7th Street or something?
It's
6th Street.
yeah.
And you're gonna keep the. You guys are being noisy. Turn it down.
That street gets insane.
It's like Russian Division in Chicago.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's sick.
Well, Russian Division's not that cool anymore.
No, it's
No,
lame.
it's
It's
dude.
died out.
It was cool, like.
Well, we got older, bro.
That's true. Yeah.
Well,
Now I'm like the loud music, and it's 9 o'clock. I'm really tired.
Oh, we saw the Dolby version of Jurassic World.
Too
Yeah.
loud.
Jesus,
Oh,
that's
the
so loud.
the seats shake. Oh shit.
I got so scared the volcano erupted and
I'm
the
like,
seat
fuck.
like. I was like, what?
I'm out.
I'm like, this never again.
Never again. You pay $10
It
more
was $18 a ticket.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm deaf now.
That's why I got Movie Pass, $9.99 a month. I see all the movies I want.
There you go.
Does that really work?
It does work. It's fantastic.
All right, we're gonna. Do
You
that.
can-
I heard AMC is coming out with their own.
AMC
version.
is, and you can see 4 movies a month for $20, which is still a good deal.
That's a good
Yeah,
deal.
that is a good
But
deal.
yeah, Movie Pass, you can go to pretty much any theater you want. $9.99. You check in on an app. They load this card up. You swipe it, and then you just gotta take a picture of your ticket to verify you went to what you were saying. Boom, you're in.
Oh.
$9.99 a
I'm gonna
month.
do it.
We don't go to the movies that much.
No, we don't.
See, I didn't, and then I bought that. Now I just go to see whatever. I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah?
Fuck
I think I
yeah.
went and saw Book Club, which was a bunch of old ladies talking about 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, girl.
I'm not gonna lie though, that movie was actually funny.
Who's in that movie?
You got Murphy Brown,
What?
What's her name?
You
Candace
were just
Bergen.
really using that card.
I was like, fuck it, let's go. Why not?
You're reaching, dude.
Yeah,
I know.
Coach is in it.
Like, oh my god, I have one more to pass for this month. I gotta use it.
You know what? If it's free, why not?
I guess.
It gives me something to talk about. And honestly, seeing some of the movies I've seen, like I saw Life of the Party with Melissa McCarthy, I would totally watch Book Club again over that movie.
I'm not a
Wow.
fan of her.
I'm not a fan of her either, man.
I like some of her stuff, like Bridesmaids was fucking hilarious and all that kind of
I
stuff.
think the movie was funny. Could have been funny without her.
I don't know. Come on, with the puppies, she was like,
Yeah, I guess.
or was she talking about the is he with you? Because I'm gonna climb him like a tree.
Oh, yeah.
Or when she's like
don't
talking
know,
to the
man.
cop, are you an undercover cop? You undercover cop? You're an undercover cop. I see you doing that on a plane, actually, Matt. You
Do
sit
what?
next to a guy going, "You an undercover cop?
Yeah.
Where's your gun? You an undercover?"
Yeah. Where do you keep your gun at? I keep my gun here. No, shouldn't say that.
I have it taped to the inside of my crotch because that's the
Yeah.
one spot they don't check.
Yes. Under my belly, dude. Like up under it.
And I keep a hand sandwich under my titty.
Yeah. Pack of smokes and another one.
Were you in the car with me that time when me and Will were talking about ham sandwiches under titties?
Oh,
The train.
man.
And then we went to Dairy Queen and we're like, we want one cone with like 4 spoons.
I think so, man. Oh man, my favorite Will story is when he's like blackout drunk and you're driving him home.
Oh, God.
And I'm in the car too, and he's like, "Shit, I forgot my phone." And then like what?
We were like 2 blocks away from his apartment. We get back in front of mine. And he's picking up his phone talking. And then he goes, yeah, we're on the way back. I lost my phone in his apartment.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, dude, you're on your phone. Oh, shit.
Oh my god, dude. I think that was the last time I saw him. Dude.
Yeah, and then he moved to Iowa, and now he's married. And
Corn-fed dick, dude.
yeah. So, Will, if you're ever listening, what's up? Give us a call.
Yeah. Come back to Chicago, bro. Congrats.
We want to go to the Field of Dreams. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think he
Well, he's in
lives
Colorado now. He got
Oh,
married and moved to
Colorado.
Colorado.
there. Yeah.
Everybody's moving to Colorado. Get that weed.
Everyone. I know a few family members that are moving there. I don't get it.
See, now it's going to become overpopulated. And
The traffic was ick when
Yeah.
we were there.
Yeah. See, that's the problem. Everyone's going to move to Denver, and it's going to become like every other city. You can be like, I don't want to go. I don't want to be
Denver
there.
sucked, dude.
It wasn't that great.
Like I was walking
I
up
like
the
Golden
stairs
better.
and like got all out of breath and shit because of altitude. I gotta
Like
sit.
2 stairs. He's
I
like,
gotta sit down.
Like, is it worse than Mathiasen State Park? No, it was right,
Yeah.
Mathiasen. Yeah, with all those
No.
stairs.
It's not.
When I went camping with you, it was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is stair hell.
It's way
oh
worse
shit,
there.
dude! Going down is fine.
Yeah, going down was easy.
Coming back up, we had
Yeah.
to stop like 67 times. Dude. Like we were like taking 5 steps. Oh, stop.
That's because you go down like 9,000 stairs. You're like, okay, we're good. And then there's a canyon. You're like, shit. And then you gotta go down like 12 more flights
It
of
goes
stairs.
even deeper. Yeah.
You're like, god damn it.
No, it's probably worse because in Denver, like, not only does it get you with
It's the
breath,
altitude.
Yeah.
it gets your like heart pumping crazy
Faster.
too.
Oh yeah, because the air's thinner.
And then you feel like all like loopy.
I'm like, man, I really need to smoke a joint, dude, to level off. This altitude's
I
getting
need some
me.
Jaeger and Tums.
Yeah, give me some Jaeger and Tums. Oh my god, dude.
Me, you, and Todd need to record a show and just
Oh
talk
my
about
God,
our old
dude.
stories.
Oh jeez, some of that shit I would like to forget. Oh.
Some of it was just too great.
Oh my god, living with him though.
Oh.
He would get loaded and like he has that little mini baseball bat, that Cubs baseball bat, and that stupid like wonk eye Cardinals jersey, and then he had like the yarmulke from fucking your wedding.
Yeah, the first wedding there.
And he would just get loaded and like that was his outfit, and he'd be like, man, or like Betty Buttafuoco or something,
Yeah.
and like.
I remember me and you were on the beach with that girl one time. We
Yeah.
just kept walking around going, "Hey, Betty Boo Boo,"
Hey, Betty Boop, that's what he says. No. It's like,
or Becky Boo Boo.
Becky
Hey.
Boo Boo, hey. He's like, oh,
Oh, he
God.
still talks about the great day when he
the-
came home and
yeah.
I mean you had a photo shoot going on. That would surprise me still. I was like, Matt, I got a photo shoot. Need to help. Okay. Lo and behold, did we know we were shooting strippers that day?
No, that was crazy. And he walks in and there's like these 2 naked chicks, and then me and Justin are there, and he's like, his eyes just got so
Sad thing is, me
big.
and Matt are like in professional mode, but like enjoying it.
And Todd's just like cracking beers and like they're rubbing their hair and shit, and like,
Oh,
Being total
that's so
creeper that he
true,
is
I bet.
sometimes.
what's up, love?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, God,
I could
damn,
vouch
dude.
for that, and I wasn't even there.
Uh,
This one time, they were like out in the backyard, and they were wanting to spit fireball.
Oh yeah.
So they were like, "Record me! You better record me! I'm gonna shoot this fireball."
We had Bacardi 151, and we were just holding it in our mouths too long, and it wasn't going. So I go get rubbing alcohol, and I put rubbing alcohol in my mouth, which dried out my fucking mouth
I think I remember that, and you
Yeah.
singed your beard, didn't
instantly.
you? Yeah.
Yes.
And like she like turns away, and you just hear, and you like see the orange, and she like turns back to like.
You should know better. Us and fire when
Oh
we've been
my
drinking.
God, bro, I love
just
playing
like
fire.
when we had the bonfire here, and I was like, I'm gonna pour some gasoline on it.
It's not working.
For some reason, it's not shooting up.
Oh my God, dude, you would have been a myth that night.
Yeah, my head would have been totally gone because my head was like right over the fire, like it's not going.
It's a myth.
Yeah, that's when my neighbor drunk. You're a myth.
They moved, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the house got foreclosed
Oh
on.
damn,
Aw.
that sucks.
Now that's a young couple I've never talked to. Sadly, I miss my old neighbor. He was like, "Hey, you guys want to come over? Anybody got a can? I want to make a bong."
You have like a pencil and an apple. I'm gonna smoke this weed.
We could have a whole show just on our drunk stories of how great they are.
Dude, that gave me a whole separate channel.
It's fucking likable Andy, and you stole the bicycle.
Oh my god!
That
dude.
one time you almost fell off that curb, that huge curb, when we were walking back from exit to walk back to the apartment.
I don't know, man. If I was
The
drunk,
curb was like 3 feet high.
what'd I do?
You almost fell off of it into the street.
I don't remember.
That was a crazy.
I remember like I face planted in front of Flash Taco.
You and Flash Taco.
Oh my god, dude! I face planted on that big giant curb that's like 12 inches.
Yeah.
And like I chipped a tooth, but you think it would be like one of my front teeth, but it was like fucking back tooth. I spit it out. I'm like, how did I even chip that?
I remember the day you almost killed me with a bottle.
Oh my god, dude!
I'll give you credit. You had fucking John Elway arm that night.
I did, dude.
You were in the back of our
Spiral
apartment.
around the building.
You fucking boomerang that thing. I just remember I'm walking up the street there, over my head, and it smashes on top of a car. And I was with Courtney. I remember she like pulled me out of the way because I'm drunk, and I'm like,
Shots
what was
fired!
that?
Shots fired! Get in!
No.
Oh my god, man, that's fun. That apartment was pretty fun, man.
It was. We had a lot of good times
Yeah,
there.
we did. That was a fun apartment.
Putting the camera in your bedroom.
No, fuck you guys, dude. What is that?
She was only pissed at me too.
I know, man.
You too, Van Winkle.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh,
No comment on that.
The stupid shit that we did. Me giving you puking and me just handing him paper towel.
Oh my
a single
Yeah.
tear of paper towel.
I puked. I no.
I did.
I puked.
With like a 10-gallon trash bag.
I get picked up and get in the passenger seat. Windows up. I puke all in the window. It goes all in like the pocket and like the thing and the change thing and inside. And we go to your house.
Yeah, you dropped me off. Yeah.
Yeah, you run out like one paper towel and one big black garbage bag.
Yeah, like a 20-gallon trash bag and like a single paper towel.
See you later. Walk into the fucking darkness, dude, of that hallway. God, I had to clean it up the next day. I had to detail that thing with like
Shit, that apartment on Cleaver, some stories there too.
Oh my god, dude.
I remember waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning to you hanging on the wrought iron fence, shaking it, going, "Let me in!"
Oh, man,
and
yeah.
Todd screaming back at you, "You're a dirtbag!"
Oh my god, dude. Fun times. Or when I tried to open every window before you guys got home, and Seth was high, and like. Finally get to the back door. He has his bike lock wrapped around his hand, ready just to fucking punch me. Because I go in, I was like tapping and open up every window trying to get in. That was hilarious, dude.
No, my favorite time living there was before you lived there. I'm sleeping, I hear a bunch of stuff. It sounds like someone's trying to break in. And I go in, and Todd's trying to climb through the bathroom window.
That little
tiny window that you would not fit through it. He's got like an arm in it.
like your torso.
You can't even fit your torso in that long, skinny window.
Yeah.
And he's got his leg and his arm are in it, and he's like still trying to. I'm like, dude, go around to the front door. And he's like, I can fit.
Oh my god, bro.
How did he get in that window? Because like, weren't the two houses like right up?
He jumped the
against?
fence and went around and lifted him up. And tried to, because he was trying to get into his bedroom window, but he locked his bedroom window, so he went to the next window, which was the bathroom.
That's crazy.
He came in through the bedroom window, too, because he lost his house keys, and he purposely left the window open. Yeah, so thought someone was breaking in, opened his bedroom door. He's upside down in his bed, and I'm like, oh, it's just you, and he's like, bah!
There were times that he left the front door open.
Yeah.
Yeah, wide open.
Wide open. I came out, and like, I was like, man, it's freezing. And, like, the door's just wide open.
Those are the nights where he's like, all of a sudden, like, I'm going to go get a pack of cigarettes. I'll be back. And then he comes back, like, 12 hours later. I was playing Frisbee, and I fell in a club.
I don't know. It's also kids.
Oh, God.
Uncle Jack.
But he didn't end up, like, in a park stuck in that.
Man, I remember the one time he came home, he's all bruised up. He probably got hit by a car.
Yeah, I think I got hit by a car last night.
He was bruised up from his knee, his thigh, his side, his arm.
If you're wondering, we're talking about me and Matt's old roommate. that we all used to live together.
And that one time he was like, he got really mad at the driver and he was like, let us out.
That's
And then
every time with the
then
taxi.
and then he got out and he punched the car and then we all had to run.
yeah.
See, the problem was Todd got so used to running from taxi drivers. I remember we left the casino one night. I paid for the taxi. I'm like, dude, I paid. He made the taxi driver drop him off like 5 blocks from his house. I'm like, dude, I paid. I'm dropping you off in front of your apartment. He's like, no, drop me off over here. And he's like whispering, he's like, I'm gonna run. I'm like, I already paid, asshole. He's like, I'm gonna run.
Man,
like,
we went through a phase where we would every taxi cab home we would run, dude.
I know.
From it, we probably did like 20 of them or more that we didn't pay for. And then one guy followed us. We were like hiding behind cars. Oh, jeez, dude.
Jeez.
That's crazy, man.
This was years ago.
It was years ago. That's the sad thing. It feels like it was yesterday, but it was years ago.
Yeah, probably 10 years ago.
We can't even afford that apartment now. It's probably like $3,000.
I drive by it every once in a while when I'm in the city.
That area has grown up. Like, it's changed so much that like we couldn't afford there now.
I'm sure it's not that much more.
Oh, dude, come on. Our old landlord, you know he's
What was
gouging
it when
that.
we were there?
When I moved out and left it to Todd, it was $1,300 a month.
Yeah, I think they raised it when I stayed there when I was there
It
by
was
myself.
like 1,600.
No.
Yeah. When I moved.
Yeah, he remodeled it, and I think he was trying to get like $1,700, $1,800.
You never lived
for
in
it
that
back
apartment.
then.
In Cleaver?
No, you're not talking about Cleaver.
Oh, Cleaver. Oh, dude, Irving Park was only like $900,
Yeah,
and we
Irving
split
Park,
it 3 ways.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Irving Park. If they were charging you way more, that area hasn't really.
But if
been
you're
built
talking
No,
up.
Irving Park's changed a lot though
since we
too.
live there. But yeah, but Cleaver, he remodeled that place.
I know he
one
ripped
is
out my old
probably-
bedroom, or your old bedroom too, because you lived in that one.
That
Yeah.
one he's probably gouging.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. We
that's
can't
probably
afford.
like 16 or 1800.
No, that's probably
No,
more than
way
that,
more.
dude. They got that Burger King, the Walgreens there now.
Yeah, they have a.
That
bunch
he's probably
of-
getting like 2,000 something for it.
Probably.
Man. Just fuck that guy.
Todd still hangs out with him.
No way, dude. Really?
Yeah, Todd still hangs out with him.
Really? Wow.
Hey, why not?
So what have you done over the last week?
My week in Geek. Well, let's circle back. I'm at a point now where I can't even remember what the hell I did last week. Well, the thing is, a funny thing you're talking about your Optimus Rex there. I did watch the Transformers Fallen Kingdom, the last one.
Oh yeah.
I've been bored at lunch at
It was
work.
called Fallen Kingdom too.
Wasn't it?
No.
Or no, the last night or something like
Oh.
that. Wasn't it? I gotta look this up now. Was it the Fallen Kingdom?
Mark Wahlberg
Mark
or
Wahlberg.
one
Yeah.
or two?
Oh, we're getting a Wahlburgers. I'm so excited.
We are. And actually, I'm going up to Minnesota this weekend.
They got one there.
Minneapolis, Mall of America has a Wahlburgers.
Go.
Do the turkey day.
Yeah.
No, do
Sandwich.
the Jenny sandwich. It's
Nah,
good.
turkey day.
Okay, and if you like onion rings, you might not like. They're not onion rings.
They're like onion straws.
Yeah. So if don't get bamboozled. Because one time we forgot. We ordered them and we're like,
The fuck are
"Oh."
these?
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg fucked us.
Fuck you, Marky Mark. And the Funky Bunch.
But go, it's amazing.
What was it called? Fallen Kingdom.
It was last night.
last
There you go.
night.
It was the last night. I thought it was the Fallen
He's
Kingdom.
like, say
How
hello
was
to
that
your mother
one?
for me.
It's meh. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's a Transformers movie. It's like all the other ones.
I like the three with
Cars transform into
Shia
robots.
Shia LaBeouf.
The guy from Holes.
Yeah, he was in Holes, and then
Vince Stevens.
he went crazy.
And then he watched all of his movies he ever made simultaneously.
Dude, I like him. I'd hang out with him in a heartbeat.
He's probably got some crazy drunk stories.
Oh hell yeah!
He was
dude.
arrested in Chicago at Walgreens drunk.
Yeah, I would totally hang out with that guy.
He'd probably be a little bit too crazy for me, especially nowadays.
Yeah, that's
I've
hard,
mellowed out.
guys.
I'd probably be like, dude, it's like 9:30.
Yeah,
When it gets 9:30, I'm done.
yeah, I'm done, dude.
Like we used to be able to hang till like 5, 6 in the morning. Now I'm like, oh,
dude,
shit,
when-
it's like 10
When
o'clock.
I
Are we
do
gonna
happen
end
to do
this?
that, like now, it's just like I'm hungover for like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, no. Last time I drank, it was like I couldn't move.
Dude, I couldn't even walk.
And you work with booze.
Yeah,
I work in a sober Christian environment.
I work in a sober living house. I'm an alcoholic. Oh,
Welcome to the meeting. No.
oh gosh, dude.
What else did I do this week? God damn, I can't remember now. Like I said, we're at that point of the night where I just forgot everything. I came in prepared, notes ready to
no.
blaze. Now I'm like, eh.
I bought a an old Jim Beam decanter that it's in the shape of King Kong.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, I bought it for, it was like $20 with like $17 shipping in it.
That's actually pretty badass, a King Kong.
Yeah, it was cool. It's right next to all my Negan stuff.
Well, let's see. Thinking about just random things that are popping into my head. Comic Book Men's canceled.
I know, yeah, I read that. I was bummed.
6 episodes short of 100.
Hopefully Netflix or like Hulu.
So I listened to Tell 'em Steve Dave,
Yeah.
which is a podcast that goes from there. Has Brian.
Well, it's
and
basically
Walt.
what the Comic Book Men is
Based off.
based
Yeah.
off of.
Which I heard they were going to talk about the show on there, so I missed it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think they were gonna do a Smodco podcast with
Yeah.
Kevin Smith, but I listened to Tell 'em Steve Dave, and they're doing a Patreon thing now.
Nice, dude. I'll donate to that.
So
I
I
probably
think,
would,
like,
too.
They have tiers where you'll get like special episodes.
See, I was
and
hoping they were
stuff.
maybe going to do like YouTube or something.
Can I meet Brian Quinn from Impractical Jokers, please?
So they're gonna do like videos and such as part of the Patreon.
Yeah.
But they did say on the podcast that Kevin Smith, because they were so close, that
He's
he
gonna pay
wanted to do like maybe
a
like
half
an
season.
hour or 2 hours to kind of like close it.
Okay.
Even though it really
Yeah.
doesn't have like a storyline or anything. But and he was shopping around. So
We'll see. I mean, I was sad that it got closed.
Yeah, me too.
Or canceled, not closed.
It was on, dude. AMC did it to themselves to put that show on so fucking late, dude.
It did,
Yeah.
and AMC's going to shoot themselves in the face because everybody's leaving The Walking Dead.
Dude.
They threw Chris Hardwick out without anything.
Yeah.
Now it's just the Daryl channel. All Daryl, all the time.
Well, they have that Preacher. Preacher's good too.
Well, they got Preacher, but yeah, now because they got Daryl's traveling show after Walking Dead now.
Yeah.
So it's literally just turning into the Daryl hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, supposedly they said that it wasn't like fiscally able to carry that show anymore.
Yeah.
What show?
Comic Book Men.
Which, like I said, I can see
they
it
put it on
because,
at
yeah.
fucking like 2 a.m.
And the problem is, yeah, with Talking Dead and all that, it never actually came on at midnight. It
It's
came
like,
on at like
never
1 in the
watched
morning.
it
Don't,
live.
dude. Pick a different day.
I always watch
Yeah.
it on
Give me
replay.
it on Mondays.
Like, I get it. They were
10.
trying to get, like, oh, Walking Dead's a comic book. We'll stick Comic Book Men after it.
No.
Okay, I get that.
But never did.
Yeah, it's
Never
like,
did.
unfortunately,
Like,
yeah.
And then they forced that like other show.
Oh,
What's
that
other
like
show?
Asian one.
What's it called?
Into
Badlands.
Into the
Yeah.
They like
Badlands.
forced you to watch.
That was a horrible show.
I didn't watch
Sucked,
it.
dude.
I was like, you're gonna force me to watch this? Change the channel.
Yeah. They should have done it with Walking Dead, then Comic Book Man, then Talking Dead. Like I wasn't a fan of Talking Dead.
I don't know.
It's like, fuck you.
I don't need to talk about the show I just watched. Literally right after it. Maybe a week later, sure, I'll watch it, but right directly after I watched it, I
Yeah.
don't need to talk about it.
I'm not
Bummer.
a fan of like talking shows after a show anyway. Like,
Well, this is a talking show, so you better be a goddamn fan.
Yeah, we
No, I love podcasts.
we do a talking show, dude. Like what the
No,
heck?
I'm not talking about that. I'm like, you watch a show.
For the
and
rest of the
talk-
show, we're cutting off Shannon's mic.
Well, I'm sharing a mic. So
Go sit in the
bye.
corner.
Go in the corner with your face to the wall.
Go start the car. I'll be out in a minute.
Right? No, but I love podcasts. That's the thing. Like, I listen to Tell 'em Steve
I'm the
Dave.
opposite.
Most of my podcasts are true crime podcasts because I'm like insane about them.
I'm more of a visual person, so I need to see it. I can try to get into a few podcasts. It's hard for me. I still have a lot of time, and I guess I could do it on the train and stuff, but I don't know.
So I like listening to them when I'm at my desk working because it's
Yeah,
something
me
I can
too.
listen to. And
I can't concentrate, man.
So I like
At work.
noise. I have to have noise when
Me
I work,
too.
so that's when I usually listen to them.
It has to be completely silent.
And I've listened to a lot of bad ones where the people are just very
Oh,
monotone.
yeah.
Like, I have a podcast. Thank you for listening.
It's all about the voice.
Yeah,
If
it's about the
you-
voice and the personality.
Yeah.
I wonder what my voice sounds like. Probably like
Sound like you're on old time radio.
probably like this fucking gay dude with a lisp or something.
It's like Wayne's World.
Wow.
You're just that guy that screams in the microphone.
Yeah. If I was on like the Man Cow show, who would I be?
I have no clue.
Wow.
Like turd?
I don't know. It's been a while. I don't even know who the characters are anymore.
It's canceled by now,
Yeah.
but it never changed.
Actually, I think Man Cow
Shannon.
went to like talk show. I think he went to
Dude,
like news radio.
Seriously,
Yeah, he did.
They hit in like 1998. They were popular. This fucking show never changed, dude.
Yeah, no, it never
Same
did.
fucking characters, and if somebody died or they fired somebody, they replaced them with the same person.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they did.
Well, he's trying to compete with Howard Stern.
Well, Howard Stern was always better than Mancow.
Oh yeah, Howard Stern is like the king of radio, basically.
Yeah. I mean, Howard Stern was like U.S. Mancow was like Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe like
Louisville
or something.
He had a TV show on
Guns and Automobiles.
Yeah, something like that, where about his brother's
car lot.
Yeah.
Show sucked.
It did. It really did.
I don't even know what show you're talking about.
That was like 5 years ago that was on.
Yeah, you can probably get it on. Find
I remember I watched it. It was like after like The Walking Dead, I think, or something like that.
Dude.
And it was like, wait a minute, and it was like, oh, my brother Mancow's got. It was like Hank from, he had a car lot.
I sell cars and car accessories.
He's like, my brother, he's got a radio show in Chicago, pretty popular.
What?
Yeah, it was weird,
Google
man.
This.
It's
I
weird.
have no idea
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
God, Guns, and Automobiles.
Something like that, yeah.
I was on the Mancow show.
Were you?
Yeah. I was. Rob Zombie was in town, and my college was right in the same building as Q101 back in the day. And, like, I'm walking by, and, like, I don't know how I knew Rob Zombie was there, but we were outside the studio window where you could see him.
Because you're a fanatic.
I'm a fanatic, dude. We were right out.
Like,
He was against the glass.
Dude, we were right outside the
You were
studio
at the
window.
studio.
Yeah. And like I see him in there, and we're like, hey, we're banging on the glass. They fucking close the blinds, and then we start really like banging on the glass. And they came out, and like, you guys can't bang on the glass. He'll come out, he'll sign autographs. There's only like 5 of you here. Like, we promise he'll come back out. Don't bang on the glass. And then he goes back in, and we're like, fuck that. We're going to bang on the glass. And we banged on the glass more. The guy came back out, and he's like, all right, I can take 3 of you guys in here. What questions do you want to ask him? And I'm like, is White Zombie ever getting back together, and how would that work? And like, boom, you're in. So, like, I get on there, and like, I ask the question, and he like, answers it. And then I'm like, oh, and then one thing, can I get an autograph? Yeah, we'll do it later. And then, like, they usher us out, and we get some swag, Q101 swag, and then, like, nothing, dude. They don't come back out.
Yeah.
I was, like, so pissed. And then some guy who worked at the merchandise mart says, hey, I know where the limo's going to be. Like, follow me. And he takes us in this, like, back elevator. Like, this dude that works at the building in, like, a group of, like, 5 people. And we get in this elevator, take it down. And, like, boom, we pop out. Like, Rob Zombie and his, like, manager's there. And his manager's like, no, blah, blah. And Rob Zombie's like, he's like, screw it. I can sign some autographs and I can take some photos.
He's like, there's 5.
It'll take a couple minutes. So he did it. He was super cool, man.
Well, it's always cool when you
a lot
meet
shorter in person too, man.
Because for a long time, me and you were on the hunt of athletes.
Yes, yeah.
And we've met a lot of douchebags. We met some cool people.
Yeah, we met. Who's the coolest person we met, you think?
Probably Desmond Clark.
Yeah, he was cool.
He didn't, he was just like,
was like,
whatever. Actually, probably Spice Adams.
We want to buy my chicken wings, guys.
Probably Anthony Adams, because he's cool, and like you could even message him on Facebook and he'll respond.
Yeah, he's like does the Bears talk show right now.
Yeah,
right? What's it called? Like
I forget. I know it's like one of the segments, like Big Guys, Little Cars,
like Fifth Down or something.
Yeah, something like that. But I just remember we were getting he's signing autographs, and it's like this guy's got pictures. Like, hey, here's my email.
Yeah.
He's like writing his email on a football form.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that one year we went and got like all those autographs.
Yeah, I basically tackled Devin Hester.
Oh my god, to get Devin Hester, like if you're like ball.
You've never seen a fat man run so fast.
And you just held it out, dude. And like he was about to go, and you were just like you shoved the ball in his like shoulder.
I was like over.
You were
the
knocking
road.
little kids down, dude. You were like fucking stiff arming.
Devin Hester's not outrunning me.
Yeah, I know, dude. That was sick.
That's the year I got my Bears contract. No.
I was so pissed that it's the only autograph.
I know you were like next in line.
I know.
Yeah, I totally reached out. I shoved it in his face. I was like, "You're gonna sign this."
And then we got Sam Hurd's autograph.
Yeah, right before he got arrested for all that drug use.
He's like doing like 20 years and for like cocaine like distribution or something.
Yeah. Then we saw Craig Krenzel and Al Afalava.
No, Afalava. Oh, Craig. What's his?
I forgot now.
I forgot his name, man.
Not with the team anymore. That's what.
Number 12, Chad Henne.
Yeah, that's
or
it.
Chad.
Something like that.
No, it wasn't Henne.
Craig Krenzel, wasn't it?
No, the quarterback. It was.
Yeah. Wasn't it Craig Krenzel?
He was a very good-looking man.
He was. I will say he was model-esque.
He was like physique, dude. Like bounce a quarter.
Like we both got a picture, and it was like I remember we got home, like we opened the pictures up. I'm like, I think I even like Matt. Is this guy like too good-looking to play football?
Very good-looking.
And you're like, he is very handsome.
He backed up Jay Cutler for a little bit, and then he backed up in Denver.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning.
He bounced around everywhere.
Yeah.
I remember Peter Peterman.
Oh God.
guy with the huge
Eric,
eyes.
or Eric Peterman or whatever.
Whatever his name was, we just called him Peter
Oh my
Peterman.
god, dude. That's funny.
The time we met Adewadio Goulier at the
Oh.
bar and we didn't even know who he was.
know.
He like walks up and he's like, "Hey, that's a nice helmet." We're like, "Get lost, dude."
Get off, asshole. Don't fucking look at my shit.
Jeez.
We were totally like, "Oh, there's Desmond Clark," and then like he walks up to the table and he's like, "Hey guys, nice to." We're like, "Get the fuck out of here, bitch." Desmond
Yeah.
Clark's up there. We're getting his autograph.
I saw a Goulier at a Comic-Con too because he has that comic book.
Yeah.
And like I don't know who was supposed to be there. Somebody else was supposed to be there. Oh, Booker T. It was supposed to be Booker T. and then
He's so mean.
and Goulier, and like they both were like Booker T was a no-show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I really just wanted to meet Booker T, so that's a pass.
He probably recognized you too. He's like, "That's the ass."
That's that asshole, that fucking helmet. God, what a dick. He doesn't even like the Bears. There's no way.
Then there was what was the other guy that we met? Him and his girlfriend, and his wife were eating chicken wings. We just walked up.
DJ Moore.
Yeah, we're just like, "Here, dude, sign this."
Yeah.
Aw.
He was a cool dude. I
He was supposed to be there, and like we were sitting there like, "Oh, he's supposed to be here like an hour ago," because it was like a radio show. He just walks in, he orders some chicken wings, and we're like, "Dude, let's just get some autographs and get out of here."
yeah, well, like forget this radio show, huh?
It was the sports radio show in
Yeah,
Chicago.
whatever that one.
97 The Score or whatever.
Mhm.
Who else? Oh, we met Johnny Knox.
Oh my god, dude.
He didn't even make eye contact.
Nope, he was just in
Didn't even talk.
He was just collecting that check. I'm glad that I think we only paid like $20 an autograph. Right?
Yeah, I think it was cheap.
Yeah, it was like $20 or $30.
We went to Gurney, didn't we, for that?
Yeah, it was a drive.
It was a drive, and yeah, no eye
That was
contact.
that was
nothing.
his last year, and then he got like fucking hurt.
Yeah, then he like broke his neck, and
Yeah,
that was crazy.
it's still the best thing when he ran that kickoff back for like 108 yards, and that ball boy is running faster than him along the
Yeah.
sideline. That overshadowed his
Yeah.
like play. Is
Well,
the ball
it's-
boy running?
That's like a couple of years ago, because I'm an Arizona Cardinals fan, was when Drew Stanton ran the
Yeah.
sidelines and did his little dance when they
Yeah.
scored the touchdown. Everyone's like, "What happened? We scored a touchdown." Drew Stanton was busting a move on the sideline.
Oh, jeez, dude.
The good old days.
So you don't know sports, dude, or what?
She's like, "Go team, go."
I know sports. I just don't know all these players. I'm not like the type of person that like knows players' names.
So you ask me who's on there now? Not a clue.
Dude,
Yeah.
same thing with the Bears, man. I haven't really followed football in.
Yeah, I
4
haven't watched
years.
sports anymore. Like as I get older, I watch them less and less.
I mean, I'll start off a Bears season. I'll watch the first game, and then I'm like, fuck, they lost or whatever. And I'll go in the next inning, I'll watch it, and then like if they lose like 2 or 3 in a row, I'm just like not watching them anymore. I'm just like, I'm done.
Yeah, I kind of gave up on sports. I don't know. I find more enjoyment in other shit now.
Yeah, me too.
I've become a huge nerd. I've embraced my nerdiness.
It's always good.
Yeah.
Be who you are.
Have a bunch of fandoms.
You're the happiest that way.
I'm more comfortable that way.
In my own skin.
Perhaps you'd be more comfortable over in the geek section, sir. And I was like, fine, fuck it.
We have some very comfortable chairs over here.
I want to
Yeah.
be in the athlete section. Well, sir, if you'd be more comfortable in the geek section, fine, fuck it.
Oh,
It is
man.
comfy over here.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Did DuPage Comic-Con happen already? Or was that last
It
weekend?
happened last week. I was working spelling bee.
Oh, you did that again?
I still work the spelling
That's
bee after
awesome,
like
dude.
5 years. Yeah,
You better get that. Have them up that money, dude.
dude, they have up the money.
Good,
It's-
dude,
Hey,
good.
It's nice stuff.
Good.
It's easy job.
Yeah, it is easy.
But yeah, so I'm going to Mall of America this weekend.
Nice.
That's gonna
So
be
that's my
fun.
traveling. I've been up there a few times, but
You try to do a vlog?
possibly. I was thinking about it. Maybe I'll do a little travel vlog.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
The Justen travel vlog, just me, 24/7.
Yeah, just like live stream it. The whole
Yeah,
thing.
me in the shower. I'm not embarrassed. Whatever. There's my junk. I've walked around naked before.
Oh, God,
Pretty sure
dude.
Matt's seen me walk around naked.
Are you driving up there?
Yeah, that's only a 5.5 hour
Yeah,
drive
That's
from
not
Chicago.
that bad. You should stop at the Spam Museum.
See, I
some
would, but I'm
Spam.
going with Samantha, and she doesn't
Oh.
eat Spam.
You don't have to eat it,
You
dude.
don't have to eat it.
She's not. It's not her cup of tea.
Oh.
Man, make her wait in a car. You can go in there by yourself for like.
You're gonna fucking wait here for 2 hours. I'm gonna go get some Spam.
20 minutes.
No,
dude.
you only need like 20
20
minutes.
minutes, dude.
Do I have to, do I have to crack a window for her?
Yeah, it'd probably be hot.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And just bring her like a soda.
I'm gonna crack
Oh
the,
yeah, go to
crack the window.
Tendermaid.
Yeah.
Go to Tendermaid. Get a
You can get
fresh.
a fresh hand dipped soda pop.
Yeah, get a cherry soda.
Crack the window, pet her, and be on my way.
Yeah, you get the all
And
kinds
then
of
just like walk back with samples. You're like,
spamples.
Oh, and then I'm like, damn it, she got excited while I was gone and pissed all over the
Oh
car.
my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. That's hilarious.
Oh.
well, if you don't like Spam, that's okay.
Man,
I love Spam. I think it's a little too salty. Like, I have to have the low sodium
low
Spam.
sodium. Do the low sodium with rice and seaweed, dude.
Yeah.
It tastes just like sushi.
I'm not a huge sushi fan.
Well,
I like the bacon flavor. I had that.
Oh,
that
the
was
bacon
delicious.
flavor. They walk around with different flavors. You get to.
So I'd just be there all day. And they'd be
I
like,
know.
sir, you should sit over here and be more comfortable.
Sir, the exit's right here.
They're like,
You would be more
the
comfortable
tour's
outside.
technically only 2 hours that you've been here for.
There's no tour though.
You know,
Yeah,
I
you
went
could
to
just
Jelly
walk around.
Belly and they went to give me a sample bag and they took it back and said, sir, I think you'd be more comfortable without this.
Yeah, you
And
need a
then
sugar-free
you
one.
drive on the Mars Cheese Castle and you're just eating all the cheese.
Oh, the
man.
cheese castle.
Dude,
Next to the Bong
Yeah,
recreational
I know.
area.
You gotta pass bong.
We went to March Cheese Castle. I'm like, fuck yes, we're getting lots of cheese samples. We walk in there,
None.
fucking everything was like, it was like, fucking people like were flipping tables, dude. They're like, no cheese left in the building. I'm like, I drove for some cheese samples.
Right?
Like,
Hour
You
and a
did,
half for
you did
cheese.
your Milton. Last time out here, I did not receive a piece of cheese.
piece of cheese.
I burned the building
I
down.
burned, yeah.
Pretty much.
But
were
I'm like,
allowed
I'm walking around for an hour until they fucking refill these plates.
Are you guys
They
going to
did.
go do the Renaissance Fair?
We did it a few years ago.
We didn't video it
But
though.
we didn't video it. It's weird.
Dude,
I've been. It's okay.
I don't
Yeah.
like it because you pay like $20 to get in, and
You don't like big-breasted women?
dude, I don't like the performers because they're just like, it's like begging for money.
Some of them, yeah.
Some of them.
Some of them, it's bad, dude. And it's like, well,
But they're
you're
good.
watching. It's like, I paid to get in, dude. Where's your cut of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
You know?
$20.
I know.
And it's a huge event.
I know that.
It's a
So
huge, like,
they're not
all-day
making
thing.
money.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
And,
yeah, and there's no tax
there's too many like
at
lines.
the mall.
Yeah, in the Mall of America, yeah.
That's good.
She's like, to go back to where you're going. I'm really excited about this mall trip.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been up to Minneapolis and St. Paul a ton of times, so this
Yeah.
is not my first trip. It's Samantha's first.
Are you staying up there overnight?
Yeah, we're going to stay at the Crown Plaza up there.
Nice. Did we stay there?
I don't remember.
See, I used to stay in St. Paul because I really like St. Paul, like
Yeah.
downtown St. Paul. This time I'm actually staying over by the Minneapolis airport.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember
I
where
think
we
we stayed in
stayed.
like
I'm
I
literally
think
like
we
across
had
the street.
A, Hyatt place.
a Hyatt place. We stayed at the Hyatt place, yeah.
See, I like Minneapolis. I think it's a great city.
It's
And there's a lot of
nice.
cool things to do. Like I took the flower tour one there
What?
about the gold medal flower company. There's a big tour there. It's actually a good tour.
Gotta look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually. And then there's
That
an
sounds
old
interesting.
there's an old fort like on the Mississippi River.
Fort Minneapolis,
I think it might have been.
Minnesota. It's like little
I
mini.
just really like the Nickelodeon.
And then
part.
Al Franken's gonna do some things to me
Oh,
Oh,
because I'm good enough and I'm great enough. And
they
doggone
have,
it,
they
people
have a
like me.
On
SpongeBob
it.
ride,
they do. We didn't ride any of the rides when we were there.
and they have an Avatar ride.
Oh my god, we were
Last
driving
Avatar.
up there. She gets violently
Oh yeah,
puking out the car window sick.
it was bad.
We're about halfway there. She's blowing chunks out the window. And we get to the hotel, and I'm, see you later. You good?
Gave her one single paper
Yeah.
towel and a 20 gallon trash bag. And said,
Do
"See
you
you
need-
later."
do you
I've
need
been there
anything?
before, so I didn't
You need any
care.
food?
I didn't want to ruin their trip. It was me, Matt, and Lydia,
Yeah.
and I was like, I've already been to the Mall of America. My main focus was to go to Fargo,
And we went to Fargo.
so
We saw their weird
Yeah.
little zoo.
Yeah.
I just wanted to hit that up.
In the Fargo Welcome Center, they have the wood chipper from the movie Fargo.
Okay.
And it's like the one from the movie. That's like
Yeah, and they
in
have
the
a
thing.
script.
You like take pictures with it and stuff. Like there's,
This wood chipper killed people.
there's like a foot hanging out of it. It's like, oh, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they have the
That's
script
interesting.
and it's all signed.
At least
and
they
everything.
own up to it. Whatever.
Yeah, it's a cool. And I got
It's
pulled
a cool
over.
little town.
I got pulled
That
over,
was in Minnesota.
but still, I got pulled over on that trip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we ate at this weird alien restaurant.
you call it Space Aliens or something.
Hmm.
And it's
It was
alien
weird.
themed. And
Aliens.
there's like a flying saucer on top of the building, and you walk in and it's all painted like sky and like nighttime and like aliens and everything's has to do with aliens. And there's a alien laser tag and like alien Chuck E. Cheese, like
Alien
game room. It was like
There's
weird.
a probe room.
Fucking weird, dude.
May have been.
Come into the back room.
Food
They're
wasn't.
like, we have this awesome game in the back.
Yeah.
It's called Bend Over.
Food wasn't that good though.
I just had a baked potato because I was still recovering.
Yeah, you were
but-
still blowing chunks.
No, I wasn't that day.
She blew those alien chunks all over. The
But it's fun.
Oh yeah, I love traveling.
Yeah, and then if you're traveling through Wisconsin, oh no, it might be too far up, but I guess it's like one of like the midpoints of the world. Remember, we were gonna go there.
Mhm.
It's like one of
I
the
don't know.
4 points or something.
Well, I told Matt I'm gonna be traveling back up to Wisconsin end of August if you're interested to Washington Island, a little island off in the middle of nowhere.
I'd like to do that.
Go to Rock Island from there, and then there's no electric, no cars, no people.
I'd do that.
people.
You're just dropped off, and
So there's no people.
there's no people.
What do?
You just relax.
It's like
Well, if
Is
we're
there internet?
there has to be people.
Nope.
there's no like Wi-Fi.
Just if you only get a cell phone signal.
Damn,
That's
dude.
only if, you know.
I don't know, man.
It's gonna turn into like cabin fever up there.
I gotta like, I need at least a cell phone.
Well, last time I was there, I got cell phone service.
All right, I'm in.
It wasn't like completely like shut off from the world. Like I got off the boat and I'm like, holy shit, there's an Amish guy.
Hey, no technology, bro.
Holy shit, I got to churn butter. No.
I gotta go milk your cow. I don't have a cow.
I thought I'd help with the chores. I thought, milk the cow.
Oh man.
His name's Norman. You were pulling on his dick.
We were traveling through that Amish town in Illinois,
Mhm.
and they were like,
They
yeah,
were-
they might have had like the buggies and stuff.
They were
but They were
legit.
pretty like modernized.
Yeah.
Well, there's some that embrace parts of modern technology, and
Yeah.
then there's some that are just like cut off.
Right.
that one. The one we went through wasn't strict. Like whatever that like
I forget what they call it. They're not Amish. They're something else.
Puritan or
Yeah, something
Puritans?
like that.
I don't know.
I don't think those exist.
Something like that, but
It's some kind of weird. You know, there's like a sect of like Amish.
Yeah.
Like the Pennsylvania Amish.
Yeah.
You know, like Amish
Like the
mafia.
fundamentals.
Amish mafia. Amish
Yeah.
people.
Oh, shut up. That show's fake as hell.
It is.
No
fake,
way,
though.
it's completely real.
well,
I believe it.
I'm gonna have to say on that note, I think it's time to end the show.
There's Amish people here with guns, and they're telling us to turn the show off.
We've been jibber jabbering on for 2 hours now.
Wow.
So I mean, I can hear you guys talk about traveling all day. I'm all
Oh,
for it.
jeez.
But yeah, I think it's about time we let you little kids go to bed now. Sweet dreams, and
We have to paddle our way through the lake.
yeah, hopefully you guys don't have to float home. I figured you'd take the Jeep. You brought the little car.
Yeah, the little car.
It's probably underwater now.
I don't drive the Jeep much anymore, man.
That's a shame.
It is a shame because I gotta drive it everywhere.
I'm just waiting to pay that thing off so I can trade it in or sell it. I don't know, or something.
Get something more economical,
Well, I want a big truck.
like a Kia.
No. Like a F350 or something. Like
You bitch about gas prices now.
Super Duty. Like diesel.
You bitch about Jeep gas prices. I can't wait
Right.
till you fill that tank up and you're like, I filled it up once and I'm broke.
Yeah, I need to get 2 jobs.
Yeah, we drive to New York and it costs like $700.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's right.
I'm gonna pull into a gas station and Matt's gonna pop up behind the tank or behind the pump and he's gonna be like, hey, hand job for $20.
Hey, 20's a 20. Oh, man.
One last story before we go thinking about that. Let's reminisce of the time that our roommate Todd was offered $20 to let a guy suck his wiener.
20.
And Matt said, "Where did the guy go?"
Yeah, there you go. Hey, 20's a 20.
In Matt's words, it's not gay if he's sucking my dick.
It's not. I still stand by that.
That was just weird. I remember he walked to the door. He's like, "Dude, I just got offered $20 for some guy to suck my dick."
He was gonna do it too. He had thought about it.
If he was drunk, he would have totally
He
been like,
thought about it. He was like 100. I'll do it.
"All right."
Oh my god, dude.
I'm going to end it on that horrible note. Put that visual into your head.
Burned-
Now we're out of here.
Burned into my retinas.
Well, we just want to thank you guys for stopping by. So be sure to check out Matt and Shannon at the Duo Finds.
On every social media.
Yeah, they're on
It's
Patreon, Facebook, Instagram,
ever,
YouTube.
Twitter,
You guys aren't on Venmo.
Fuckbook.
What the hell?
No, I'm kidding.
That is-
BBW.com.
No.
Yeah. Black
No.
Jujubees.org.
Cut.
FarmersOnly.com.
Only.
Yeah.
You heard it here. Check them out on their Farmers Only. Check them out on their Farmers Only profile.
Yeah.
Be sure to give them a shout out and maybe get a date.
What's the catch?
Nothing too fancy.
We're gonna be in Pigeon Forge.
We're gonna be in Pigeon Forge for
In
the
Gatlinburg.
first annual YouTube creators meetup.
Oh, I've been to Pigeon Forge. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah, I know, but it should be
It's
cool.
pretty around it,
It
the
looks
Smoky
like a
Mountains.
tourist trip.
It is.
It's very touristy.
And traffic is horrible.
July 21st we'll
Oh,
be
God,
there.
yeah, traffic is horrible and it's hot as hell.
Yeah, we're gonna go for the
Smoky
weekend.
Mountains are nice though.
Yeah,
We're-
I've driven through
We're
them.
gonna go to Dollywood.
If we can get a good
Her
price.
her breasts aren't there. I'm just letting
But
you know.
I-
There's a statue of her
Isn't there a
breasts.
statue though?
Oh,
There's a statue
is
of
it
her
ju-
breasts, but
Is it just boobies? Like
I
a
wish,
big
but no, it's
bust?
like a horrible statue. You look at it and you're like, it doesn't look like her, but they got the boobs right.
It looks like somebody punched her in the face with like a.
Yeah, it totally looked like they just grabbed a random woman statue, stuck its head on, and were like, but they got
Done.
the tits right.
Yeah. Triple D's done.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in to Justin versus Justin. I'm Justin with an E. Justin with an I will be back next episode, hopefully. Check us out. Hopefully it comes back.
Was he like you're getting ransom letters for him?
We do not negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah.
We've gone over this. Check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, iHeartRadio, iTunes, pretty much everywhere. Some local podcasting streams if you just Google search us too. So yeah, till next time, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Well, bye.
Oh yeah. Well, bye.
Yeah, use your tag phrase, you son of a bitch.
You
That's
still
why I
have to-
invited you
Get
on.
it right.
I invite you on, and you don't even do the tag phrase, you son of a bitch.
Don't even say the one thing. I was waiting for it all damn episode.